Hey, I'll take you into the intro and then I'll be back. Got some shit talking to do. Things I've seen. Okay, let's go.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence. Time is the season. Time ain't no reason. Got no time to show. Time everlasting. Time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side. Time will never know. Burn out day. Burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
Alrighty, that's over. Hey everybody, how you doing on this Friday night? Where's everybody at? Holy cow. Hey Mystic, hey Victoria, hey people in the bushes. Oh, it's been interesting, huh? Y'all BJ'd out? You gotta be. I mean, there's only so many times I can watch the same live. I mean, I get we all have separate opinion, different point out different things and stuff. It's not the creators that I enjoy them. It's I can't handle that much Britney in one day. But Perplexed sure is really drawing herself some attention, but she's staying all up in the drama to get the attention. Um, Nunya and Joneson and JP and all them, they're everything nonsense. But yeah, I don't know. It's just wild. I want to show you something. Now, y'all know that Nunya and Joneson have been coming out, I guess you could say, defending Britney, sticking up for Britney, whatever you want to call it. I mean, down to even Super Chatner. Yeah. But like a month ago, somebody did a video to Brittany and Craig. Let's watch it. I didn't put it in the description or the title for a reason. Because I wasn't sure I wasn't going to show it, that I was going to show it. But you know what? Why not? Because I don't understand it. Look, do I think things have gone too far? Absolutely, all the way around. I'm not one of the ones that um, Brittany's not going to stop. She's not going to change. Everything she said today, how many times have we heard that? So she has a live schedule tonight. But she's not going to do no more late night lives. That's why she's tired, because she's a working mom. Girl, shut up. Okay. Whatever. She's the only mom that has a job. Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me? Stay off YouTube. You don't have to stream twice a day, 7 days a week. That's your choice. Ugh. I'm sorry, but she got on my nerve. I mean, she lied a lot in her so-called. I still don't know where the apology was or what the apology was. All she did was cry and play victim. She's never done anything. It's everybody's done to her. I'm not talking about this. I'm not addressing it ever again. This is it. She'll do it again tonight and tomorrow and the next night and the next night. We've heard it how many times? CPS thinks she's super mom and all this shit. Get the hell out of here. All right, stop. You're insulting to the people that know how the system works. But Laura's pissed because Nanya had something to say about Laura. Because Laura was talking about Brittany. And I actually partially, and I said it when I reviewed it, I somewhat partially agreed with Laura to an extent. Because, yes, a CPS call and visit with children can be very traumatizing. But again, it depends on the worker. It depends on the parents and how they handle it. And it depends what the call is about. There's factors. But when you got a parent that sits there and tells, oh, they're here to take you away from me. They're trying to take you away from me. Of course it's going to traumatize a kid. You don't tell a kid that. And we all know she talks to them about the YouTube drama and has them all up in it. It's like, whatever. But that's the extent of my agree with Nora. Because, I've seen what my kids went through. So, that I have. But there is a video I want to play. Now, mind you, and it's just a little confusing is all. Because, now you're all out defending her right and left. And yes, it's defending her. Maybe she took it down. Let me see. I don't see it now. Well, hot damn. Let me see if it's under videos. Nope, this 10-minute video was done a month ago. Okay, it's on Brittany and Craig. Okay, I said, what? I don't get how now you're all up in our corner. I just don't get that. Like I said, I disagree with some things that have went on. Not my cup of tea, not things I would do, and I don't do, and I don't go there. But anyway, when you're not stopping and you're constantly firing up live after live and the perpetual victim, the forever victimhood, stop. This girl's been doing this shit since before she even had a channel. She was doing it when she was a sub. Nothing's going to change, sadly, except the players. That's all. It'll be someone else. She's, it's just a merry-go-round. Anyway, let's listen to this.
Correct as soon as possible. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, but I hope that you watch this video and see from a different perspective what you could do better when it comes to your true crime coverage.
And actually, Nunya makes a lot of good points in this video.
Virginia City Councilman doused with gasoline and set on fire in horrific workplace attack.
So we're covering the third story of the day. No.
Suspect allegedly poured
How
5
many stories did these fucking hoes cover? Hoes covered zeros. Yeah.
If you're in a competition to see how many stories you can cover at the most, I'm sorry, that's gross. Don't do it. You're showing that you're in it for all the wrong reasons, not because you're interested in having a conversation, not because you're interested in covering different stories. Maybe, just maybe, do it because it's actually something you're passionate about. Because that is not what comes across from this particular stream.
I know you don't.
Also, Craig, you're working on helping her stay focused on true crime, but here you are bringing drama into your true crime coverage. I know you've been called out for this before, but you can do better, allegedly, in my opinion.
Hold on, Craig, look. Oh, no. Remember, Craig.
My 8-inch dick. Remember he said that on there too? What?
Yeah, what was that?
That's what they said in the song.
Okay.
What? That's what they said in the song.
All right, look, let's keep going.
That's what I remember.
Boats and oats.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get serious.
My 8-inch. Yeah. There's references.
I love that.
This yeah.
You gotta take this.
I didn't even put a good shirt on tonight. I got my. Can you see I got my torn V-neck. I took like a shirt. This is like my workout yard shirt or something.
Hey, Roxy.
I feel embarrassed. But
mind you,
you look fine.
Now, I recently watched.
This was supposed to be a true crime live that Brittany was doing.
On a clip channel, a clip of the TikTok that Craig had done. And in that live, he said he just likes to talk about world issues, religion, things going on in the world in per se, right? He's not really a fan of true crime. It's really showing right now. I felt like this conversation was completely inappropriate and you were not focused on what you actually were talking about. And again, everybody does things differently. Maybe yours is more for entertainment, but true crime is not entertainment if that's what you're trying to be. If you're trying to be a salacious channel, then be a salacious channel. I think a better fit for Craig would be talking about world issues and pop culture. That may be a way that you can take your page and not have any issues moving forward, because jokes like this and not being focused on the content at hand would be much more well received if that's the case.
Thanks,
we ain't trying to impress nobody.
I'm trying to impress you, Mom.
Well, I mean, you already did that, so.
Couple times.
Zoe Trophy, good to see you. All right, let's read this.
Yes, Mom.
You've been begging me to go through this one all night, so we gotta.
What the fuck is going on with this? Is this a governor? What he said a politician on fire. Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, look.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This part pissed me off. The article is up on the screen. It says city councilman, and he's
Remember, we reviewed this, and it was disgusting and gross the way him and Brittany were carrying on over this gentleman being doused with gasoline.
like, is it a governor? Also, allegedly he found the headline and sent her the link to this article. But if you weren't so worried about everything else, whether it be the microphone, the fan, the t-shirt, the, movie and song references, like, again, that's why it's important to, I understand your concept is to just pull up an article and go learn about it. I don't think it's a terrible concept personally. I think that's something that I don't see other people doing in the moment. Great, good idea. But you still need to try and focus on it without the distractions.
Suspect allegedly poured 5-gallon bucket of gasoline on Lee Vogler.
I'm just going to stand there and let you do this.
before setting
right?
a blaze. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna stand here while he pours 5 gallons of gasoline on me.
It says,
Why didn't you run?
who had 5 gallons of gasoline? What was like?
Why did you stand there while he poured it on you?
I got so many questions.
This is weird.
Okay. Now I know some people are probably going to disagree with me here, but I don't mind the questioning of it. Like, that's a natural question of like, how would you stand there long enough for somebody to pour 5?
He wasn't doing it like that though. If it was an honest question without the tone and the joking about it, that would be different. But he was doing it to be a smart ass.
Gallons of gas on you, right? That's a natural like line of questioning. I didn't feel like this part was inappropriate. I know that others found it inappropriate, but again, if you're just learning about this, you're going to instantly have questions as you go through the article. So just my thoughts, just my opinion of it. This questioning wasn't like out of line to me.
I know about this. Now you're like squirrel. You've been begging to hear this, and now
Yeah, I am a squirrel.
All right,
it wasn't the question. It was how he presented it, the way he was carrying himself, the way he was carrying the conversation. It was all funny and a joke.
Here we go. Hey, Luminous.
I'm a squirrel trying to get him nuts.
Crick.
I'm trying to bust these nuts. What?
Stop.
Hey.
All right, come on, let's be serious.
Be serious.
I'm gonna try. I'm trying to read it.
Be serious.
Craig.
Be serious.
KJ Max and Craig.
Why so
Focus.
serious?
Focus.
Why, are you focusing the camera?
No, focus. Let me read. All right, for real now.
This one confused me, and I agree with others. This was a lack of compassion, a lack of empathy on both of your parts. And you're over here laughing about why so serious. You're so serious because this is a husband, a father, and a city councilman who has had a positive impact in his community directly, both socially and economically for the last 13 years. It is a very serious issue. Now, can you lighten the mood some? Again, your questioning you were doing earlier, not a bad thing. But this far? No, it's too far.
He's doing that on purpose, y'all. Shit on purpose. I'll wait until you're ready to let me read.
But yeah, no, I'm interested in the story. Like, so this is Virginia City, right? That's what you said.
You let me read.
I'm listening and I'm interested. It's fucking Virginia City, a politician. Am I wrong?
I know it's late for me, but I couldn't go live yesterday, and I had a really long day. So here I am. I've got to start going live more. I've got to build my channel back up.
Well, be quiet. Let me read it. We'll see.
Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom.
I
Okay,
love
Mom.
you.
Okay, Mom. Okay, Mom.
All right.
I'm gonna turn the fucking strobe lights on, Mom. And you
can't make this shit up.
you're such a good stepmom.
Don't you call me your stepmama.
You got stuck in the you got stuck in the dryer, did you? Help me, stepson. I got stuck in the dryer.
Stop being weird. Come on now.
I'm not weird. I'm strobe lighting it and just read the story and tell Daddy what he likes.
Oh my lord. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Abso-fucking-lutely no.
Yeah, exactly.
How about no, Scotty, since you like movie references? This is not a fucking lullaby to tell daddy about. It's a true crime story where somebody's husband and father has been burnt, has years of care that will be taken. It's not a fucking lullaby. You want a lullaby? Then do lullabies. Read those stories out. This ain't it. This was gross, Brittany. Seriously, I don't normally, like, again, I get you have a lot of people coming at you, and I do understand that. A lot of the shit that they come at you for is not valid. But this was an error of the ways for both of you, for sure.
But you can't say that because it may not be valid to you or to me, but it's valid to them. And this, I 100% agree with you on.
Family was Facebook friends with victim and just got out of prison for threatening clerk over $44. Officials say $44. Authority. Okay, that is. Oh,
damn it, Donna.
Be careful. Okay. So, what a monster.
Now here, credit where credit is due. I felt like you were like, hey, yo, no jokes right now. Be careful with it. And I can respect that. But again, it goes back to why are you even joking in this situation? I feel like Craig wants to be like a shock jock DJ type vibe and do a podcast. Maybe do a podcast. Don't make it a true crime podcast. I think you have a great chemistry to do a podcast together. Even the squirrel moments may be, something that your audience is looking for, and it may be funny. But the true crime, he doesn't want to be serious about it. Don't force something that doesn't need to be. That's not right to the victims of these families who you're talking about and making jokes about.
All right. Well,
pretty good stories though. The tsunami ended up being a fucking dud, didn't it? Last night.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, merciful. Hawaii and North America, South America coast ended up being a fucking dud.
They just.
Okay, now this one I understood. I know, again, people may disagree. They didn't like the fact that he called a tsunami a dud, a tsunami for the potential of whatever. But she goes on to say, thank God. And he says, merciful. Like, thank God, God had mercy on the entire, coast, Central America, South America, and North America to not ruin or to not take so many lives and not bring so much destruction, right? But people don't hear that part. They only want to hear, oh, he said it was a dud. I understood what he was trying to say. I understood what both of them were trying to say. You don't have to pick apart everything they do to still call out the shit that they do that is wrong. That's where people have lost the plot. All right, that's all I have to say about that. Still team everyone sucks. And I feel like until you're actually willing to be honest, stick to the facts,
But now she's their supporter. Go figure. Go figure. A nam nut, a cancer scammer, and a liar all walk into a bar. 3 idiots with zero self-awareness walk into a bar. Nitwit Nunya, cancer scammer, and liar. That's, let me share screen. Let me show you her thumbnail. Laura cracks me up. We're only going to listen to a little bit of this. There's some other stuff I want to, I'm one of them ones that Nunya says she don't see, but I'm one of those ones that will show you new stories that are out and watch it live with you. But look at that thumbnail. Do y'all see that thumbnail? Wait a minute. Look at that thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. Pretty different. I guess I shouldn't talk about thumbnails because mine looks like shit. Mine's so generic. But, hey. Yeah, the day I did, you probably wouldn't have even made one. You get tired of hearing nothing but, oh, I just needed to, I know there was a call I should have took late this afternoon, early evening. Did you ever have just one of those days where you just had enough and you just couldn't talk anymore? I couldn't bring myself to answer that phone call. I was just spent. I knew I was at that was it. I couldn't. It was such an emotional day and such a lot of shit to deal with that I couldn't deal with no more.
And felt that it was definitely educational. And I think that's important. And it kind of segues into what tonight's live is about. Creators that have beefs with each other. Actually, you know what? Let me check the poll. Before I say anything, where are we at in the poll? All right.
You're on an 22%. Airplane? Oh, good for you. I headed to an island to eat with... Hey, Chicago Bonnie, good to see you.
Son, I love drama. Woo woo. All right, here's my thing now.
Uh-oh. She has a thing.
Do you guys really want to hear about creator beefs?
No.
And when I say creator beefs, I'm like, if you find a creator and...
Oh, thank you, Dawn. I remember for 2 months. Yoo-hoo. I'm trying. Today was a lot. Today was a whole lot. But here's what it is. I don't really have a choice.
And another creator doesn't like them. And let's say you like all the creators. Let's say you like every single creator in this entire community. Do you really want to hear what beef the creator has with someone? Most people are going to say no. I know I don't. Especially because people forget YouTube has 300, I think it's 300,000 uploads every minute. Something like that or like 300,000.
Oh, Chicago Bonnie, welcome to Bullside. You're a misfit. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. My memberships are way down because I haven't been streaming a whole bunch. And so I appreciate that. Thank you.
creators upload every minute. It's some astronomical number. There's a million different communities, million different drama communities, and there's tons. And the goal is to reach as many as possible.
I did that today, Donna. I just needed
So if I find a new creator, let's say, in this sector, a different sector, it doesn't matter. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear someone else totally trash them for no reason. And I don't think it's fair to subs. And this is why I said that I want to have a place where people can talk, give their opinions, and not have to deal with hatred or bullshit. And up until tonight, you guys haven't even heard me bash Granny's Watching, Clue, Queen Bee.
What? You bash him all the time. What are you talking about? You're constantly bashing Queen, Granny, and saying shit about Clue. What? Yikes. Okay.
Because that's not the space I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make a space where people have the freedom to say what they want without being rude. Like I said to Patreons last night, one thing that I so appreciate with all of Britney's haters, I guess you could say, or people from the dark side, any way you want to put it. Nobody had tried to put in here. Nobody's had tried to bring the hate over here with the FUBJ, which I wouldn't allow anyway. But nobody's trying to bring that hate over here. And I absolutely appreciate that more than you guys could know. Because that's just not the space that I want. And there's plenty of places you can write that. But it's just my beef with Britney, because she keeps fucking mentioning me, and so does her chat. And this is a problem. But as I've said, I don't harbor this anger like some of these other people. I just don't. And there are certain things that I just find wrong. The FUBJ to me is gross.
Well,
I think it's immature, and it's just how I feel. So I do appreciate it.
I don't hold anger for her because I'm not going to give her that much of my energy. I've got bigger real life things to deal with. I dislike the things she does on YouTube.
Nobody's brought it over here. I think one person did, like day one, but he was a troll anyway.
Hey,
so someone told me, stick on Nunya. And they sent me a clip. So Nunya is the first one to walk into the bar. I don't like Nunya. Nunya doesn't like me. But Nunya, here's what you didn't have to do. You didn't have to go on a rant about your own personal motherfucking beef. And here's why. So she likes 6 Up. She's like, I like 6 Up. I'm sub to 6 Up. And I like 6 Up. And I believe 6 Up is real. And she talks about addiction. And she talks about this. I'll play the clip that someone sent me. And then she goes on to bash me. Hey, crazy. Nunya, let me tell you something. I see Marie. Hey, Sly. Let me tell you something, Nunya. I have been talking about addiction on my channel for years. And I mean years. Between my own addiction, Brad, when Brad died, we talked about it. Hey, East Coast. East Coast will tell you. I have spoke about addiction back in Sarah days, Cam and Alley. I've hosted panels about it. Just because you weren't around and you don't know doesn't give you the right to talk shit when you know nothing about it. To the people in our chat that was running their mouth. Oh, Laura didn't know anything, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you are entitled to feel whatever the fuck you want to feel. You are entitled to tell me, I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, blah, blah. And I'm okay with that. If that's how you feel, then I'm not going to bash you. That's how you feel. It's how you feel. Exactly. Thank you. It's nothing new for you to speak about addiction. And I've also said multiple times, I was a speeder and my addiction is more on the speed aspect. And people have said, I've even spoke about my son's food addiction. Like I've been talking about addiction for years. So when Nunya said that, I was like, could you be any fucking dumber, Nunya? And then you have Chasing in there who says, I absolutely disagree with her being called an active addiction. Okay, Chasing, but you said the exact same thing about Cam and Alley. And all you did was aid and abet them. So let's just, leave it at that. But when I heard this clip from Nunya, there were so many things that I wanted to say. And I was like, you know what? Let me think about my thoughts first, and then I'll address it. So I'm going to play you the clip that I heard. Hang on.
Why not just go play the video?
Of course, I have Britney's clip pulled up, and I don't have this one.
Why not just go watch it on Nunya's channel so you can watch the entirety and not some clip that could be out of context.
What?
Just asking.
That's. All right, here it is. And by the way, if Ash274 comes in here, you can block her, and you'll see why in a second. Uh-oh, where's the volume? Where's the volume? Why is there no volume? Oh, there it is. I was like, why is there no volume?
It's going to cause, but YOLO, right? Yesterday during Laura's stream, she had over 500 people there, and she.
Nanya, why are you watching my numbers? Like, honestly, who gives a fuck if I have 5 people or 500? Why do you care?
The biggest audience you've had in a long time.
But that's the other
Laura.
thing. These people act like I've never had numbers. It's fucking crazy.
Not in a long time.
Has been desperate to rebuild since her outing of her CPS call. Good for her. If that's what she needs to do is go against Brittany and join in on the anti-BJ, they will go. That audience will go everywhere.
I'm not anti-BJ. I'm not one of the haters. I know that you and your people have a really fucking hard time understanding this, Nanya. I stand by myself. I always fucking have. I have my own little sector, my own little community. I don't need to be accepted by you, by fucking Deets, Jonesin, Granny, Clue. I don't need that. I know you guys need to be part of something. I don't. I built something where other people can be a part of. So again, I understand your mentality is like everything is about hooking up with someone. Everything's about, numbers. I don't roll like that, Nanya. If you fucking knew anything about me, you would know this, but you don't. You just go on, oh my God, Laura made a mistake over 4 fucking years ago. Get over it. Jonesin has gone more real life than I've ever gone. So she didn't call CPS. She's done a million other things, but you have no problem with that. Some of the people in your chat, you have no problem with what they did. I made one motherfucking mistake in 2021, and you bitches hold it over me like it's fucking do or die. Like, shut the fuck up.
And so, yes, while she discussed the CPS,
in fairness, she's right about some things there. Gosh, I gotta actually say Laura's right about some things. Some people get forgiven for all the crap they do. And, hey, pretty little lights, good to see you. And, things are copacetic. It's how it is out here. But Laura, frivolous CPS calls and the way you planned it, nah, honey. Nope. That's a hard no for me.
Not being scary, not blah, 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 and all of those things.
Nanya, again, I stand by what I said. And call it as I see it. I'll address you in this one too. 5 CPS calls came to my house. One of them traumatized my kids for good reason. The other 4 was okay, CPS, someone on YouTube called CPS again. And here we are. They weren't traumatized. So CPS asked them a bunch of questions. It was not a big deal. The one that did traumatize them, rightfully so, was.
It wasn't a big deal. Do you know that's really sad that the kids are so used to CPS talking to them, interviewing them, that it's no big deal. Don't anybody see how messed up that is?
Call number 2 when they accused my son of raping his twin sister. That's traumatizing. But a standard adult asking questions, looking around your room, look around your house. I mean, they didn't even stay 10 minutes. So when I hear people say, oh my God, it's so traumatizing. Why? What's so traumatizing about it? If you have a clean house, you have a clean fridge, you're not worried about them taking your kid away. Your kids are not fucking traumatized over that. And if they are, then you're not doing your job as a parent. Because as a parent, you should teach your kids cops are not bad people. And CPS, if you didn't do anything wrong, don't stress over it. Like, that's parenting. Just saying.
Yes, allegedly somebody found a
to an extent. Okay. Look. And I'll say it again and again and again. Yes, CPS can be very traumatizing for children. There's many factors that play into that. The case manager that does the interviews, how the parents handle it with the children, what they tell the children. If it's just them just standing there talking to the kid for a couple minutes. It like I said, it depends on the situation. It depends. I've seen it where the kids are actually get used to it because it happens so often. That should never be okay, and that should never happen. But it does. So I can get where Laura's coming from, but again, there is many factors that play into it. And as a parent, you can't be sitting there saying, well, the CPS is here to take you away from me. They want to take you away from me. Yeah, they saying I'm a bad mom. Nah, you don't want to feed that. You don't. That's not how you handle it with your children. You're going to scare them. But again, there's so many different factors that play into what can happen and how traumatizing it can be for a child.
Patreon found, you know how it goes. The CPS.
Okay, again, not right. It wasn't a Patreon. It was Brandy Wine. Brandy Wine is not a Patreon, okay? She's someone on Twitter that I get stuff from every single day. She posts stuff every single day. So again, you're talking out your ass as usual.
Or for BJ, and so she showed it.
And why did I show it? Because BJ lied. Just like I'm going to show tonight how BJ lies. That's why I showed it. But again, you are clueless.
Now, I don't know. Again, is it true? Is it fake? I don't really know. I don't really care. I think, again, I'm not going to make this a BJ stream because that's not really what we came here to do. So I'm going to pivot from it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me change it to something else real quick before we get into the.
Okay, now, let me also stress, Nunya, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it to him blue in the face. I have a mentality, build it and they will come. I've been at the top of my game. I've been at the bottom of my game. For you to equate, oh, she just wants to build numbers. No, Nunya, I actually have an opinion based on what I see. And I know that for someone like you, it's hard that nobody else can have an opinion but you. So you have an opinion on me, and that's perfectly okay. But I have an opinion on Brittany, and I'm a hater, and I'm this, and I'm that. Do you realize what a fucking hypocrisy you are? I'm just wondering. Everyone is allowed to have an opinion, but I can't? Fuck you, Nunya. It's fucking ridiculous. So that's the first one I want to handle. And I mean that, though. Like, Nunya, go fuck yourself. Like, twice. Hard. I just don't understand this whole mentality that they're allowed. Like, Joneson is allowed to talk about Brittany. She can have 400 in her chat. You don't hear me fucking saying anything. Joneson wasn't getting numbers. And then Joneson starts talking about Brittany. What's the difference, Nunya? Oh, wait, I know. Because you actually like Joneson. That's the difference. Fuck off. Fucking nasty ass bitch. So that was the first one I wanted.
That's all you're going to show of that? Are you kidding me? They did like a whole live Nunya and Deets going at nonsense coverage on Bullhorn Betty. And that's all you're going to do out of it? Wow.
Thank you, Sparkle. That I scammed off fake cancer? Are you kidding me? All right. Have a good day, loser.
Yeah, that's bullshit there.
Next, we're going to get into the real cancer scammer.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So Granny's watching, did a live today. And I'll tell you, this really fucking pissed me off. She went on and on. She said to UA Crimson, oh, there's better chats you can be in. Now, Clue didn't really say much. Clue just said that, like she was bored. Okay, no problem. But she didn't really bash at all. Then you have Granny, who went on and on about how I'm a CPS caller. Granny, you faked cancer. Are you fucking stupid? You legit faked cancer for money. Money to get a tooth fixed. Okay? And you, of all people, have the fucking audacity to act like I'm so horrible because I did something in 2021? Bitch, do you forget? And then you try to like embarrass me today or something with your lies and bullshit. Bitch, let's go down memory lane, okay?
Okay.
I said that you reminded me of me when you were fighting with Natasha. That's when I said it. I said it when, and you never said to me ever, oh, I don't like it or blah, blah, blah. No, instead you sent me Galera's pic, didn't you, Granny? Yeah, you sure did.
Oh.
You know, that revenge porn that you sent me? Yeah, you did, Granny. I mean, you want to throw fucking shit out there? Let's throw it all the fuck out there, Granny. So if you didn't like me so much, is there a reason why you sent me that, Granny? I'm just curious. Or how about, let's see, how about you crying to me on the phone about how, you know, JLR wasn't your friend and how upset you are because JLR blew you off and I told you not to listen to him. You know, remember those conversations? But, you know, you're way too good for me, Granny. Or how about the $10,000 that you were raising to bust on, that you were raising to sue Natasha? Or how about the fund where you were going to Disney and that never happened? I mean, the list goes on and on. Literally goes.
Wait. Granny had a $10,000 fundraiser to go after Natasha. I never knew that. I've never heard that before. And I don't think she even got enough to take a Disney trip. But again, you're one to talk, Laura. I'm just saying.
On and on. So for you to sit there and fucking act like you're holier than thou, bitch, you have done so much more real life than I've ever even fucking thought of doing. And she sat there today. She has, Holly. And the sad part is she lives with her fucking parents. Like, dude, you don't even raise your children.
Why are you putting that out there? Number one, do you know that to be factual? And so what if she does? A lot of families live together nowadays. It's freaking expensive to rent places or to live on your own. A lot of families do that. What's the issue? And why are you talking about what she's doing with her children if you don't talk about children? I've watched Granny for a while, and she's always with her children and always doing things with her children. Can't say that for a lot on here, can you?
You don't even have a fucking life. Like, you live with mom and dad, and you're 36 years old. Girl, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, she sure did beat him. Hey, Hope. Good to see you. Hey, Britt.
The only reason why you started talking about, I'm going to show you Criminal Med. The only reason why you started talking about Brittany is because you were fucking jealous of her. That's why. And I've been saying this forever. Let's call a spade, Granny.
Wait a minute.
You were fucking...
Granny is jealous of Brittany? Huh? Why? Jealous of what exactly? I'm confused. Yikes. Oof.
Jealous of Brittany. You were jealous of the numbers that she had. You wanted to be the next Natasha Cooper. You know damn fucking well that's what happened. And here you are.
Just live there.
Trying to act like you are so big and bad. And you're so cool. And oh, Laura, she did this, she did that. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Who do you think I am, Granny? I'm not one of your little fucking bitches. I'm not some punk ass bitch that you're gonna be like, oh, oh, I'm just too cool for her. I'm just too good for her. Bitch, sit your fucking ugly ass down. Does everyone know I just fucking...
Did Granny actually say those words? I'm too cool for her. I just don't. Yeah. Laura, you don't like it because you got called out for what you've done. Plain and simple.
You're so fucking dirty that you went and took Natasha's fucking pictures. I'm sorry, Natasha's niece's daughter, Natasha's niece's diary and fucking made it public. Who does that? Like, for real? Who the fuck is dirty like that? Oh, I know. Someone that has fucking HPV and lies about it and says it's cancer. You're a dirty fucking bitch inside and out. Ooh. And you have all these people fooled that you're so...
Number one, my understanding is that, yeah, she panicked. There was miscommunication with the staff at her doctor's office and her. And yeah. And
good that you're so fucking nice that you're just the victim. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You and Brittany are wish versions of Natasha Cooper. You just got lucky because you sat there.
Who the hell wants to be a wish version of Natasha Cooper? Oh. Yuck. Ugh. I mean, that's a true insult. That is a true insult. Out of everything you're saying, that is the truest insult. Ooh. Brittany, yeah, she's Natasha. She thinks yeah. Granny, nah, not at all.
And fucking, you sat there and kissed ass to Jonesin just to get to Queen B. You kissed ass to Deets, and all you did was talk about Brittany. I was on panel with you. I know. And then Jonesin and Deets didn't do what you wanted them to do. So what happened? You then went to Queen B. And once you went to Queen B didn't like you because all you talked about was your fucking asshole and how this one showed the asshole and all this other shit. Bitch, your history is so fucking long. Like, bitch, sit down. There are so many fucking things about you that are dirty. You won't find that on me. You got one fucking legit thing. And you're like, oh, you're so dirty. You're so bitch, shut the fuck up. She absolutely kissed Queen's ass. She kissed B Tim's ass. She kissed Clue's ass. Not Clue, I'm sorry. Queen B Tim. Queen B.
Wait, when did all this happen? Where have I been living under a rock or something? I must have missed a lot of shit. Cause I didn't see none of this going on. Hey, I'm a puppin. Good to see you. Yeah, you back? You and back? Okay, buddy. I didn't see none of this going on. I missed it all. See, that's what happens. You don't stream for a day or two, you miss every damn thing.
Good evening, everybody. How are we?
Hey, Freddie.
Is Laura pissing everybody off again for the 9th year in a row?
Yeah, and she's actually getting an audience doing it. She's
hey,
getting her
guess
numbers
what, Laura? You need to shut up. You're no better than BJ with your fucking mouth.
Nope.
You pig.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's.
It was personal. Sorry.
Let's hear what else she's got to say.
And she was like, oh, but B. And I was like, what the fuck is she doing? Why is she kissing this woman's ass? And Queeby yelled at her, like, I don't give a fuck who showed your asshole. Like, what are you even talking about? Oh, but B. And then she got B, and guess who she dissed? She fucking totally dissed Jonesin and Nunya and Deets. She was too good for them. She had to go in and, get friends with the B so she could get numbers, because she had to get numbers to get bigger than Brittany. So she saw that Queen B and Clue and everyone were taking one side of Sebastian Rogers. So no matter what her feeling was on the case, she had to go with the opposite. She is as fucking dirty as they come. And she wants to run her mouth about everybody else. Bitch, no.
What? That is.
So if you don't know
what fucking universe are you living in? Because that's not how things went down from what I've seen. I mean, I don't know the inside personals, neither do you. I know what I've seen on YouTube, and that's not exactly how it went. But in that universe you're in, it is.
Well, Kathy, I don't think she's in a universe. I think she's just out there floating. I just gotta say.
She fake cancer, or you don't know how she fake cancer, let's watch a video.
Oh, here we go.
And you can see her lies. I heard y'all said she doesn't live at home with mom and dad. Yes, you do. Try again, because yes, you do.
Again. So fucking what? What's it your business or anybody else's where she lives? Or where you live or where anybody lives? So hey, fucking what?
She's got a roof over her head. Thank God. Have you seen all the homelessness out there?
She is wild. Oh, it's going to get worse. Just wait.
Oh, God.
I don't see what the big deal is. I don't give two shits where she lives. That's her business. And so what if she does live with her parents? It's expensive to live on your own and raise two kids. I'm sure they have a big house. So what? There's help.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I mean,
family should be helping family in those situations. Don't you think so, Kathy? Mm-hmm. Thank God she's got good family.
Yeah. Okay, Baba.
And then she says, I'm a felon. I can't get a job. Yeah, you can. You can work at Mickey D's. You can work anywhere. YouTube's not going to last forever, Granny. You're not becoming a big creator talking about Britney or Sebastian Rogers. I know you think that you're on top of the world right now. You're not.
Oh, honey, she's getting better numbers than you. Just saying.
You don't even have a video with more than like 10,000 views. Well, sit down. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh. It says the woman who, for the first time in 2 years, doubled her numbers. And some of her lives, she didn't even clear 1,000 views. Shut up, Laura. Jeez. What are you doing?
Are you having a little trouble, Kathy?
No. No, Laura was paused. Not me.
Well, I hope that's going good for you, I'm a puffin. Can you all hear me?
Wait, who made that video?
Might be me, not you guys.
I can't
hear you, Freddie.
Who made the video that had all of Granny's watchings, lawsuits and stuff that she did? Was that Shady? Yeah, Granny thinks she's a big deal. Where's Amber? Okay.
Come on, Laura.
Joe, the other symptom says genital warts.
Right. What forms?
No, I can't hear
and there's
you.
only a handful that cause.
And it's you because everybody else can.
Right there, you saw a symptom.
Hey, Toby.
Cervical cancer. Dumbases.
No, does anyone in chat or either of you know exactly what Gmog supposedly said? That she's the one who released this information first?
I have no idea. She was leaving Granny's, but I don't know why she left.
Because I read earlier somewhere, I can't remember where, that she didn't even, and I don't know if this is true, I'm just saying what I read, that Gmod never actually said anything about Granny having cancer, that she just said that she was sick and needed thoughts and prayers or something to that effect. And Granny's the one who then went live and went off the handle about it pretty much, you know.
I'm not surprised.
Kiki said, I do, drama divides. Okay, what did she say? What did she say, Kiki?
But she has the prayer warriors. But to be all dramatic, like, oh, she has an STD. You're stupid. You haven't seen your vagina in fucking years, dude.
Stupid.
Besides getting your scratches in a fly, right? That was a yeast infection, honey. She's so vile, and I'm so sick of her doing this to people that I'm so thankful that news article guy said put together something, because I'm only going to put together something and send it to him.
All right, it's not the video I was looking for.
No, it sure wasn't. I was waiting for you to realize that.
Even at 2 a.m. in a basement after being diagnosed with cervical cancer and dealing with the shameless harassment of the pieces of shit like you, I still look better than yous. Granny, there's no such word as yous. That right there is a fucking embarrassment. Don't worry, I'll be camming up properly to show you all down. Ain't no shame in my game. Yeah, most cancer scammers feel the same way. Come on.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation. I just want to say this because I don't want to tell anybody this because nobody's business, but I'm just diagnosed with cervical cancer. Okay? You think YouTube is on my fucking mind, and now what happened to me if I fucking die tomorrow? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. And I just want to say this too, because I wasn't going to tell anybody this because it's nobody's business, but I was just diagnosed with cervical cancer. Okay? You think YouTube is on my fucking mind, and now what would happen to me if I fucking die tomorrow? What would happen to my kids? You're
okay. She was just diagnosed with it. This is on April the 9th.
mistaken. If you think that you're entitled to my personal time when I'm logged off YouTube, you are mistaken. Sadly mistaken. I've got bigger things happening in life that don't concern YouTube or a fucking person's feelings. Ask Angela, okay? Ask Amanda. I texted me yesterday and said to them, this is what I just got diagnosed with. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I didn't respond back because I logged the fuck off and I spent that time with my kids.
Yes, well.
I'll put proof up. I need to put proof up. Anybody needs proof that I have. I mean, that's what I mean. This is how entitled people are to you, though. Like, you're so entitled. You're entitled. No, Kim. It was 2019. It actually progressed already. It's full blown. Yeah.
Now, just to point out, saying that it's full blown is like Britney's attorney writing customer instead of client. It's the same thing. I had cancer. They don't use.
My Sir Duke's mad at me. I didn't let him out. So I don't know where he went. I think he went to bed because he's pissed. My dog's driving me crazy. Oh, I'm walking him at night like my husband did, to calm him down. And it put the last couple nights back to the crying constantly. Oh,
It's the word full blown. It's called stage 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Calling anybody's doctor's office and acting like them is impersonating them, Ionic, Ron. And I didn't say I had full-blown cancer. I said I went to my doctor's office. They said I have cervical cancer. Not full-blown cancer, cervical. Yeah, Kim. It was 2019. It actually progressed already. It's full-blown. Yeah.
Never backtracked. Never backtracked. I never said, when I sent that to Steamy that I had full blood cancer, I said, I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said that I have cervical cancer, and they proceeded to give me testing to get done to see if I have it. That's what the fuck I said. Never backtracked. I never said, when I sent that to Steamy that I had full blood cancer, I said, I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said,
okay.
I said, I just went, and
All they do is play it over and
like
over
she's
again.
the difference between me and you, Granny, when my mods outed me, when my ex-mods outed me, and I fucking owned it. I didn't lie about it.
He's having a tough time, and he's making it very hard for me. Because they're constant crying. I take him out. I give him goodies. I pet him, but he's still at that window crying every night, same time. Ugh.
I didn't backtrack about it. I didn't change my story. I fucking owned it. And all you fucking bitches that are dirtier than I've ever fucking been cannot handle it because you're all a bunch of fucking liars who own nothing. So next time you want to refer to me, Granny, sit the fuck down.
Laura, you did lie. You even bought a burner phone to make that call to CPS. That's how much thought you put into it. And then you said there were some bad, horrific things being done. Come on now. Yeah, they do, toe beams. That's the vet told me that that's what's going on. Yeah. They were buddies.
they said that I have
I'm not playing this. This is all they keep playing.
Sorry, deal with someone with cancer. I'm with you on there. And this is far worse. And then lying and backtracking and everything else. So people want to put this X over me and always bring up the past. Move the fuck on already. There's so much worse around here than what I did 4 fucking years ago. Get over it. And if you're not going to get over it, then make your angst across the board. But to hear Granny running her mouth today,
that's why I'm being so patient with them. And I'm cuddling him all the time. And I'm letting him sleep in my bed. And I'm out on the couch. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm giving him extra attention, extra walks. I'm trying everything. It's getting to me though with it all. It's just like I said today, I had to shut down. I just had to. I couldn't have dealt with one more thing after the day I had. So I really felt bad that I blew up that phone call, but I'll deal with it tomorrow. I couldn't. And I'll tell him, and I'll be honest and tell him the truth, you know?
So much better. And I'm such a horrible person. Sit the fuck down.
Well,
so that's why I brought it up.
Fits.
And the rest is just, proving
no,
the same
you
thing.
brought it up to slam Granny and to make Granny out to be something she's not. She was very young. There was miscommunication. There was things said to her by the doctor's office that probably shouldn't have been said. And anybody at that age would have freaked out thinking they really did have full-blown cancer. There's a part to it that you're conveniently leaving out.
But yeah. So there's that. And now, lastly, so last night during the stream, people were coming in here telling me Brittany was talking about me. Brittany's people said that she wasn't talking about me. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he
then
does. He has. I did that. Hey, dogs, over humans. I don't know right now. My dog's driving me crazy. But yeah, he does. I made sure of that. And yeah, exactly. She was very young and scared.
was sent. I'm sorry. Then I found something on Brandy Wine. Okay,
Oh,
Brittany was talking
jeez.
about me. Thank you.
Who did
Thank you.
Granny call CPS
I agree.
on?
They're all CPS callers. Don't you guys remember?
Oh, hell no. Don't be saying all. Specify. Because this bitch right here, I've never frivolous, nope, never called CPS on anybody on YouTube. Ever.
When, oh, here's another lie she told. This one, it tops it. Brittany had CPS called on her like a year ago. And they went to the school or something. I don't remember exactly the details, but they went to the school or something. So the very next day, Granny comes out and says that CPS was now called on her and they made her son strip search. We were like, what? Your son did not get strip searched in fucking elementary school. Yeah, they brought, they took it like she had a one-up Brittany. It was really fucking pathetic. Really pathetic. So again, Granny, keep my motherfucking name out of your mouth, or we're just going to go back and forth because you are one dirty bitch that I walked away from, Granny. Not you walked away from me. I walked away from you. I cut you off because I realized how fucking down and dirty you really are.
What?
Call CPS or on surviving the scams? Huh? I don't know. No one owns shit around here except for me. I mean, I'm sure other people do, but.
Oh, my.
And that's the one thing, like, Clue didn't say a word.
Okay. So Laura owns everything, right? Then how come she denied the whole CPS thing, having anything to do with it, being involved in any way? And how come she denied everything about the SWAT to the same creator that I personally believe Laura was well aware of and involved in some way in? But she owns everything. She didn't own it till she got called out and then still didn't want to own it, right? Still, are you kidding? I swear some of these people go to Delulu land. Oh, dogs over humans. Thank you so much. Feel better, puppy. I hope he does. I hope he does. I'm worried about him. Because he is older and not that healthy. I just worry about him. Oh. But hopefully, how'd I lose the lid to this pen now? Oh, well, who cares? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I'm going to get him some doggy ice cream. He loves ice cream.
Clue just said I was bored, but Clue didn't say anything like negative, nothing. She was just, I was bored, so I only listened for a couple of minutes. I mean, granted, she really can't say anything. I've never spoke to her. But I just thought it was really fucked up. Like, you of all people, Granny, should not be saying fucking anything. But I know you got to look cool.
Gotta look cool. Gotta look cool, huh? Okay, Laura. So, bashing you makes people look cool? Are you serious? You're not that important. You're not that relevant. But okay.
So the CPS thing.
Well,
a lot of people thought it was fake. It's not fake. And I'm going to show why. Well, actually, I don't want to skip too far ahead. No, Clue wasn't around then. But that's what I'm saying. She was careful because, you know, her friends always talk shit, but she didn't say anything because she wasn't around. But I don't think these people even know who the fuck Granny is. And it's not really my business to tell them.
Then why are you doing this? Then why are you showing only one side of things? And why are you sitting here bashing her? Just asking.
Hold on, because I am a very strong believer in the
wigs, yeah.
Like, don't make your subs feel uncomfortable. Don't allow subs to feel uncomfortable. Subs want to be able to go wherever they want. That's why the last couple of weeks, I haven't said boo about them. I haven't gone after them. I haven't said anything negative. It was like, people love Granny's watching. I say nothing bad. Like, that's just not me. Because I don't want to make subs feel like they can't be in here or they can't be in there or they have to choose. The subs are adults and go wherever the fuck they want. But I can tell you the last thing they want to hear is trash over and over and over.
Well, yeah.
They don't like each other? Oh, I'm sure they don't. All right. So you do have to hear some of her snoring at first. I can't help it. I have not listened to this whole thing. I just heard that this is where Brittany's talking about me, and I heard about CPS. I listened to about half of it. So Randa says, Brittany doesn't want to go listen to Laura. Okay, Randa, Brittany absolutely doesn't want to hear from me.
Yeah, Brittany is snoring up a storm.
Blind. What I personally think is funny, they're talking to Brittany. Brittany is passed out or nodding out, snoring, whatever you want to call it. But she's not there. And they're like talking to Brittany, like, let's move on. She has to wake up first.
She has to wake up first.
Butterfly says, the thing is, the people that are accusing you are actively partaking in shit by their own admission. So accusing someone else for their own bullshit, ain't none of them healthcare professionals. Can someone tell me who has been actively participating? Just curious. By their own admission. I know I saw it briefly that you were mad that people were saying it wasn't you. I saw that. Hey, Marie. I'm not paused, by the way. This comment, I don't understand. If you believe that Laura has cash reports, you all are very naive. What in the fuck does that mean? What are cash reports? If you believe that Laura has cash reports, does anyone know what that means? Because I had no idea. I'm like, what the fuck is a cash report? And then Triggered says, it's not Rugs. She passed her test. Leave her alone. We'll get into that. Oh, CPS report. Thank you. I was like, what the hell is a cash report?
Sorry, everybody. I had to check on Littles. Everything's copacetic. I let them stay up because it's not a school night, and they had a week. So, they didn't make it though. They crashed. Where you at, Laura?
She's still sleeping.
Oh, of course she is.
That's because Boston likes me, and she's in a conundrum. They are tall short of a full set, but they're listening to a creator sleep, but we're wrong. Okay. Exactly,
You
Just
post?
Irish. I haven't seen
Okay.
Sinners, but yeah.
The doggy's laying down.
Oh my God, Brittany fell asleep. Let's crucify her. It says way more about you weirdos watching Britt's every damn move like a stalking ex-lover than it does Brittany. Get a fucking life for fuck's sake. This is why Brittany continues to do what she does. This is still sleep. Yep.
Shocker there, Laura.
My internet is out.
Oh, it was not. You were sleeping.
Her internet is out, even though we just heard her sleeping. But her internet is out, guys. Think about that for a second.
Yeah. She can lie at the drop of a hat. Come on. Her internet wasn't out. She was sleeping. Point blank.
I'm so sorry, y'all. My internet is out.
Your internet was out.
And I see I got some wild ones in chat already. Where are they? Hold on a minute. Get this shit out.
Hold on again.
Can you guys hear me? All right, hold on. I'm having to come in from my phone. My internet and my internet threw me off. You didn't hear me snoring.
Yes, we did.
Freaking stop already. God, get out of my chat. As soon as my internet comes back on, I'll come back in and I can do a screen share.
Now think about that for a second. She's live.
Excuse me.
She's talking to her chat, okay? And she says, as soon as my internet comes back on. How fucking high are you? You're live, Brittany. What do you mean as soon as your...
This made me think of something. What the fuck am I hearing? That her and Craigie boy had some weird shit to say about Charlie Kirk? That it was a hologram or something? What is wrong with them? They ain't normal.
How else would you be connecting to your internet? And none of these people grasp it. Just none of them grasp it. Blows my mind. Yeah, she's saying as soon as her internet comes back, she'll come back on. Brittany, you're live. Hello?
I'm not fucking... Oh my God. I'm so sick of this. It's every night. Leave me alone.
You were sleeping.
Just leave me alone already. Jesus. I just want... Let's just preface this and let's talk about it.
Just ignore the troll. Don't read the comments. You don't have to. You feed into the drama because you love it. You were sleeping, plain and simple.
Here's Britt's drug test. Here's Britt's drug. Something's wrong with y'all. I cannot. Y'all, they Googled it so they know for Kelsey. I cannot. I can. Do y'all not have any shame at all? None at all. Bake cookies with no chocolate chips. Oh my Lord, Irony Rose. What do you mean? Straightforward, say what actually happened. Are you going to join the bandwagon now, Laura? Are you going to depend on me?
Oh, this must be old then. I'm sorry. Brandy just posted. I thought this was last night, but it's old.
For a year, like the rest of them? To be the source of your income? She put a damn name on it.
Oh, honey, you aren't the source of people's incomes. Are they making money? Yeah. So are you.
Shame. She had 463 in chat.
No, this is last night.
Showing bullshit. Tony, and I promise you with everything in me that shit she shared trying to say that it was my test results, or not test results, I'm sorry, saying that was my CPS report. She completely conned her whole freaking chat tonight.
The only person conning is her. Once this is done, I'm going to show you guys the whole pathway of where I got it from. And then I'm also going to show you, I thought I showed this last night, but I didn't. What CPS in North Carolina, who gets a report of it. The person that sends that request, that CPS goes out there, is where it comes from. And this is all on Brandy Wine's Twitter page. I'm going to show you all of it. I thought it was fake too. It's not fake.
Girl, you absolutely lied like crazy. Lord knows you can't get CPS documents. Come on now. Don't you think she knows that? I mean, she only called CPS on somebody herself before, right? And we know that
all these people that are like, F you, Laura. Oh, I cannot wait until the truth is told. And then you're all going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We should have listened. You'll see. That's why I don't even take it to heart. Okay, whatever. You want to hate me, hate me. You want to ignore what's right in front of you, ignore what.
Like I said, I've fostered for years and years. I've dealt with lots of CPS workers in multiple states. I've never heard them giving reports out to anybody. Is it possible that is, but I just, yeah, I've never seen it. So
it's right in front of you. I'm okay with it.
According to her, she's had, what, 5 CPS calls? 5? Yeah.
Yes, Brittany, from YouTube, from idiots. Like your haters are the ones that called CPS, not because anything was wrong with my kids.
So no, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. First of all, I have nothing to hide, so I'm not worried about that at all. But if there's somebody that accesses my records, that's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit, and somebody at CPS is in trouble. You cannot.
And see, that is possible. And that is possible that they were able to obtain that. And I would imagine there was one. Yeah. Look, all I know is what I know, what I've seen on here. So I'm not surprised that there would be an investigation.
Get access to CPS records. Just my opinion. You cannot get access to them.
If that's all it says, is that an investigation was warranted, that's not getting the actual reports, because that you won't get. So, I don't know.
So this is about as far as I got listening. But here's my question on that. If they're fake, Brittany, then why are you so worried about it?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, like, I couldn't get access to your records. So then you admit they are your records. You know what I'm saying? If they were fake, you would just blow it off. You wouldn't say my records. So no, if you follow the whole path, Kristen, that's why I believe it's real. And that's why I'm saying I'll show you guys the whole path when this is done.
Let them release whatever they want to release, Muffy. They're going to get themselves in trouble. Go for it. I'm not doing anything wrong. My littles will be taken if you don't take what seriously? I can't stress this to you enough, woman. Y'all are out of your mind. I'm not on drugs. My children are not in harm's way. CPS found no wrongdoing. I swear these people are mindless drones.
There's no way they found no wrongdoing that quickly. Sorry, Brett.
Girl, I cannot. These people really believe that they know more than me, the person that's living. I'm living this life. I'm not going to lose my kid. Are you out of your mind?
So point number 2, if she knows she's not going to lose the kids, then why would the kids be traumatized? If she knows that she's not going to lose her kids, why is she worried? And why does she say, oh my God, my kids are so traumatized and blah, blah, blah. But you're not going to lose them according to you. So your kids wouldn't be traumatized.
Just my opinion. Why do you think somebody can access CPS records? Do you know that that's illegal? That's 100% illegal.
So Brittany, you're admitting that they are your records and you don't understand. You keep saying it's illegal, which means that you're worried that somebody accessed your CPS records. So that right there tells me this is legit and this is your records.
Yep. That's not the actual record, though. You're not going to get the reports. You're not going to get them. Not even in North Carolina. If you do, someone's going to lose their job.
Okay. Well, let them notify the outcome of the investigation. Guess what, Leo? There is no outcome. My kids are here. They found no wrongdoing. Me and Craig passed our drug test.
There's no way they found no wrongdoing that quickly.
Now you heard that, right? Her and Craig passed their drug test. But yesterday, she was waiting on results and she won't get them back till like Monday. Isn't that what she said yesterday? Why, yes, she actually did.
Yep.
She said, I took a drug test. I played it on yesterday's live. I took a drug test. I'll have it back Monday. But now she passed her drug test already. Amazing how that works. She got instant results. She didn't show anything, but she got instant results.
I don't, oh my God, I cannot. Y'all are way too invested. Way too invested. Move on. Move on. Something's wrong with y'all. I cannot. Y'all, they Googled it so they know for Kelsey, I cannot. I can. Do y'all not have any shame at all? None?
Laura has them
Evidently
so
you
cranked
don't.
up and high on hate, but they're foaming at the mouth and pissing on themselves. Is irony no Rose
Yeah.
taking drugs?
Your dogs, you're very right. There's someone else who would get access to their report. But Brittany lies so much that you can't believe what she says. You know? She's been caught lying so damn much. I mean, lying comes easy to her.
That none of us know about. Who do I have so cranked up and high on hate? I'm not a hater, Irony. Get your facts straight. My chat is not a hater. We could start, but we're not there.
Do y'all not have any shame at all? None?
Are you looking in a mirror or talking to Craig?
None at all? They cookies with no chocolate.
Now we're high on something. They're not. Brittany's not. We're high on something. Okay.
Chips. Oh my Lord, Irony Rose, what do you mean? Straightforward, say what actually happened.
Yeah. How did your mods see the results? Because they've all been going into chats telling people we've seen it. How did they see it if you don't even have the results?
They would never send anyone that except a judge if needed. So that is definitely a lawsuit. I'm going to prove that wrong in a few minutes. Do these people not have Google or ChatGPT that they can look and find this out for themselves?
No, she has to have someone do it.
It's none of y'all's business, Whitney. No, don't block her. Don't delete her. I want somebody to reason with me here. Whitney, why do you think that you are entitled to know anything about my life at all? Why do I owe you an explanation of anything? I really want you to give me a response. Why do you feel that you are entitled to anything in my life or about me or my family? Okay, so why are y'all coming in here demanding answers constantly? To the point where people are really trying to put out CPS stuff.
I think they already did.
No, Whitney, not you, babe. Not my Whitney, not Whitney Mason. Sorry, babe. Laura put out a false report with results on it, and she said she got it from another. Okay, let me tell y'all about what she put out. She's trying to say that what she put out was the outcome of my report. No.
Hey, I never put out the outcome of the report. And I'll show you guys again, but it wasn't the outcome of the report. It was what they found and what they were going to do. And I think that's all the person gets, but I'll show you guys.
Oh, Whitney, I drifted off. Now what? I've been up since 5:30. I drifted off. We
So
watched the video and I drifted off. Then my internet went out because I don't know why, but Spectrum likes to glitch at midnight.
I used to have
Now
Spectrum
what?
for years.
To the rest of you weird people that are watching me closely, we just watched the video and I drifted off for a second. I'm sleepy. I've been up since 5:30. Then my internet went out. Now what? Now what? What else can I help you with? Anything? Can we move on now? No? Y'all want to talk about how many times I snored? How it must be drugs because I don't yawn, right? You're like, now it's about my mouse. You heard a clicking?
You're right.
Maybe
buddy.
that's when you heard me trying to get my internet to work.
The fact that she keeps doubling down, Brittany, just stop fucking lying. Your internet was not down. We all heard you loud and clear.
Uh-huh.
And none of these people call her out on it.
No, they don't. They enable her. They totally
Jesus,
enable
help
her.
me, Lord. These people. A YouTuber didn't get mine, y'all. That's not an outcome. That's not even what that is. This is crazy.
I don't believe it was called the outcome. I believe it was because the outcome would come after the investigation.
Caddy G says, I don't watch people I don't like. I'm normal. The thing is, people that are accusing you are actively partaking in the shit by their own admission. So accusing someone else for their own bullshit ain't none of them healthcare professionals. Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. Thank you, Brandy Wine, for putting that information out because I'm giving actually, it's already in my attorney's hands. He's got every bit of it. Thank you.
Brittany, it's not illegal to put out a CPS report. It's just not. I know you think you got something. There's nothing to it. And Brandy isn't the one that called. So I don't know why you're like, oh, my attorney has it. Actually, you were going to give it to your attorney. Then all of a sudden he has it. Okay, Brittany.
Uh-huh.
For providing proof that y'all were calling CPS.
Oh, you know what?
No,
that kind of
don't
makes
say
sense. Brittany,
y'all. Don't say y'all. Don't even put. I'm not in no category like that.
Not Brittany. Brandy posted a piece of the call, not of the call. I'll show you guys. Hold on.
Out of malice and hatred. You absolutely just proved that. 100% proven that, because if a person actually was genuinely worried about my kid and our family, they would not immediately give all that information to Brandy Wine to make public. So thank you for basically proving my whole case that we're being harassed, which, I mean, it's already obvious. I mean, 3 times, 3 different CPS calls, and every time it's unfounded. Listen, it's not a crime to fall asleep, people. It's not always drugs, for fuck's sakes. Thank you, Triggered. My mods have seen my test.
How?
It's not drugs.
That's impossible. Because number one, you're not going to get the test results. CPS is. They may verbally tell you them, but they're not going to give them to you. At least they don't hear. So how? And if you don't have the results back, how could your mods have seen it? See, that's where you get caught up, Brittany. You start lying.
Her test. Leave her alone. Thank you, Triggered. Thank you. Jesus, it's really not that. It's not that hard to figure out. I really do got to try to start coming on here early, y'all. I mean, these people are freaking out for BLOOD. It certainly isn't wasting precious time trying to bully someone into admitting something they aren't doing, and even you were F them. That's what I'm saying. Trying their best to make me admit I'm doing something I'm not doing. All right, give me 1 second. Trooper's mom wants me to check my email. Hold on, guys, and I'm going to try to talk the whole time. Y'all have no effing life, I swear. If you don't like Brittany, the way she breathes, when she falls asleep, her accent, her laugh, her voice, don't effing watch.
That's rich. Whenever you sit in that chat, when Brittany and panel guests make fun of the way other people talk, their voices, their accents, or how they say something. That's rich.
Serious, point blank effing period. No one can get anyone's health records. Right. Nor reports. It's called a HIPAA law. And if anyone gives another person health records, you both will be going to jail for HIPAA. Well, I'm not so sure what happened tonight isn't somehow against the law, or, that somebody's not in trouble for what they did tonight by putting out conversations with a caseworker. I'm just saying. Bro. All right, I'm looking, Trooper's Mom, but I don't see an email. Yeah, I don't see an email, Trooper's Mom. Goodness. Hold on.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, I can't. Oh my goodness. Personally, I'm not concerned about the reason for the loss of consciousness. What matters to me is being lied to afterwards and the attempts to gaslight. Once again, Whitney, why do you care so much? Do you know that there are so many times when y'all accuse me of falling asleep and I really didn't? Do you know that?
No.
Moon sleeps with her camera on. God bless her. She ain't scared of nothing. They told on themselves that they reported. Yep. Janet, I think is her name.
I don't know who did. Not my. Nope.
All right. So while we were doing that, I pulled up. I made it big so everyone can see it. Hold on. Oh, let's put.
Yeah, she does have a lot of excuses, don't she?
All right.
A whole lot.
So this was it. Thank you for your report of suspected child abuse, neglect, and/or dependency regarding the above named on 9/4/2025. There's all these choices, and the choice that they highlighted, the allegations in the report meet the statutory definitions of neglect or dependency under NCGS 7B 101, and the report was accepted as a family assessment. Brittany, you did not get cleared. There were the allegations in the report that meet the standard says that, yeah, you are either neglect or some kind of dependency issue, either way. They were not dismissed. You did not get nothing. It's just another lie. Now, how do I know they're real? Okay, let's go back to Twitter. And then it goes, under North Carolina law, if you disagree with the department's decision, you may contact the director of Scotland County. When the Department of Social Services receives a report that meets a legal definition of child abuse, neglect, or dependency, the Department of Social Services must make a prompt and throughout assessment. This assessment is completed in order to ascertain the facts of the case, the extent of the abuse or neglect, and the risk of harm to the juvenile in order to determine whether protective services should be provided or the complaint should be filed as a petition. That's what was done. Okay, now let's go back to Twitter. And I'm just gonna show you guys the pathway. All right. Again, on September 10th, yesterday, Kelsey said she didn't have days in advance to clean her system. And what Brandywine posted isn't an accurate assessment. Yes, it is. Hey, BJ, why are you mad? All in Laura's CPS chat. All right. This is part of the report the guy sent to CPS, and he is a mandated reporter. The reason he wanted it out was to show they did not close the case, and it won't be closed until the investigation is done. So he gave something. He said before this gun stream, he threatened to put a cap in his ass in reference to another streamer's partner who doesn't even live in his state.
Aww.
Showed the video.
Lord, thank you. Welcome to Poolside. You're a misfit like the rest of us. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There are many instances where Craig can be heard in BJ's background saying very inappropriate things and always drunk. He has even said he counts his calories because he's trying to lose weight. but in counting those calories, he includes the amount of drinks he wants that evening, so he stays within his macros. All this while the kids are in the room and can see and hear everything. Like this, when Craig crashed into something while drunk. BJ is also a concern. She constantly falls asleep mid-sentence, like she's also on some kind of substance. Again, kids hear and see her and are waking her up at times, which her viewers can hear, and then she lies and blah, blah, blah. This was the report that was sent. None of this is inaccurate. Why is this YouTube business? The guy listed all of YouTube links. There's proof right there that it's not a false report. Oh, okay. They called this morning. When I get calls outside my time zone, it shows my time, not theirs. On my call log, it will show today, yesterday, and it won't roll over the dates until Friday, which I can send you then. But I can send our email exchange with the other worker to show she called me this morning. And I responded to her. Give me a sec and I'll send. Emails are shown in my time zone, Mountain Standard Time. So again, Brittany, you still haven't apologized after you accused me of calling when the person that called is Mountain Time. I'm Central Time. There's a phone. This one we already went over. Brittany. 2 hours in a live. Sorry, BJ. Laura's right. Like everyone else, you have a problem. Shaming the addict isn't wrong. You might as well give them a loaded sharp. I agree. BJ Moon's chat. That was her and I had a fight. There was something else. Oh, all right. So she's saying that, it's fake and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let me show you when I started. Actually, the comments matter.
Mom,
it's not a woman.
Giving us an education.
It's not a very good job covering the name of the caller. It says Janet, if it's not a woman. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's a guy. North Carolina Child Protective Services, also known as DSS, does not respond to the person who made the report in the sense of informing them of the investigation or outcome. So I saw that. I was like, I kind of agree with that. There's no way that they're going to send it to the person that called in. Aha, I was wrong. I kind of look at there. Oh. Okay. Scotland Department responsible. Where are we? Pinning. No, that's not it. I don't know the point of that. There was a side thread. Is this it? Someone else said CPS doesn't provide a report to the person that reported it. Here we go. Okay. CPS Family and Investigative Assessments, Policy, Protocol, and Guidance. The purpose of CPS assessment is to gather sufficient information through interviews, observations, and where appropriate analysis of reports to determine. Now, I'm like, why is this showing? Do we say what page? Page 51, that's right. Okay. Let's go to 51.
Oh, boy.
All right. The CPS assessment case decision must be reported in writing to the caretakers or parents alleged to have abused, neglected, and or rendered the child dependent, the primary caretakers or parents with whom the child resides, other parents as appropriate, any agency in which the court has vested legal custody, the licensing authority as appropriate, the RIL, which is, will that be guardian ad litem? It must be different with R. The central registry assessment completion in NC fast fulfills this requirement. And, all right, this is a big one. Listen up, lean in, people. And all reporters, including those who reported the allegation and incident after the initial report was accepted. Did you hear that again? Let me make it slow. All reporters, including those who reported it. You get it? That's how I know it's real. Or that's why I believe it's real. I can't say for sure. But that's why I believe it's real. So all the people that are like, you can't access, you can't. Yes, you can. If this person is the one that called, which I believe he is, and he's the one that made the report. Well, here is 75 pages of North Carolina CPS Family and Investigative Services. And it states very clearly, all reporters, including those who reported the same allegation. Boom. I am reading the entire 75-page NC, where is it? Oh, you guys couldn't see it? I'm sorry. Hold on. I think I saw it. There you go. Page 51. There you go. CPS Family and Investigative Assessments. Michelle, I don't know Google because it's right here. The CPS assessment case decision must be reported in writing to all reporters, including those who reported the same allegations. It's as clear as day. The way I read this, like literally the way I'm reading this, is that if I say that they're beating their kids and they find that they've never touched their kid, then I don't get anything. I'm not going to get a report because it's a different allegation. But if I say they're beating their kids and they're found to beat their kids, then I'm going to get a report. That's how I see it. That's how I read it. Because it says who reported the same allegations. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's how I'm reading it. To me, that's what it says. And again, if it was all fake, why would she give anything to her attorney if it was fake? That's my other question. If it's so fake, what are you worried about? You know what I mean? Can you just call it? I have no idea. I mean, you can't ask for a report. No, I don't think CPS will allowed to tell you anything. They may be able to tell you founded or unfounded. Yeah, I don't think they get a follow-up to this, but I don't think they're going to get a follow-up to it. I mean, honestly, it could be fake. I don't know, but I don't think so. I just think Brittany's lying. I mean, that wouldn't be a shock, but I just think she's lying. Kind of like everything else that she lies about. Audacity, that's how I feel. Stop insulting my intelligence. Stop trying to bash me to hide yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they get a follow-up to it. I just think that they get the initial report because the allegations match. Like maybe they found that Craig is drunk or, something. I don't know. CBS will not contact you. Yeah, I didn't think so, Michelle. But it does say that if the same allegations, then they have to show you. So I just want to show everyone that's where I got it from. There and that grit. It's in 6 stuff that posted. That means something. It's you. Like if they hadn't posted this, I would be like, yeah. But the fact that they posted this speaks a lot. Like someone in the chat had posted it. That means something. It absolutely does. Shady's been a biased as fuck. Yeah, Shady is biased as fuck. She just hates Queen Bee and everyone that much. And that's what I keep trying to say. Like, these people want to act like they're holier than thou, and they're so great. I'm talking like Nunya and crew, and they're so great, and, we're so mean, and Brittany this and Brittany that. And guys, you are not supporting Brittany. You just hate the other side that much. Brittany could come out and say she was shooting dope, and you guys would make excuses. Not you guys. I mean, like, Sinner and Shady, they would make excuses for it. And when she hated the other side, she did the opposite way. Absolutely. I don't get why she lies, but I do, because she comes from Granny, Natasha, and this is what they do. And the more days that go on, I completely question this lawyer. Shows detailed parenting plan that they have to comply with. I see, just Irish. I think there was one. Like everyone, I've heard the haters talk about it, that there is they had to get beds and stuff. Like there was a whole plan. But I think that was longer than this one. Like this one just happened. Maybe she already lost her kids. Who knows? I don't know. It keeps her a victim with content when they lie. Absolutely. It just blows my mind that she can't see it. I mean, that the chat can't see it. How do these people not fucking see it? I don't get it. I just don't. And I don't know why every day she brings my name into it. Brittany, don't bring my name into it and I won't talk about you, girl. I don't give a fuck. But don't say that anything is fake or I'm putting out fake shit. I ain't putting out fake shit, Brittany. You don't want to admit that you're an addict and you don't want to admit that you're using. Now, in the clip I heard of Granny today, they were saying that that's clapping. And then Queen Bee showed it was a lighter. Voices said it was a pen. I'm sticking with what I think it is. And I'm not saying I'm definitely right, but I bet money that was a lighter. Cannot believe that on all sides, even Louis Lou mom still makes money. I'm not making money. See, that's the other thing, Clip Punk. People, Brittany's like, oh, you're making so much money. Half of what I made last night came from my own people. Most of the money that I make on here came from my own people. Not strangers, not people I don't know, people that I know for a very long time. Yeah, Voices said it was a pen. Like a pen. Oh, her and Granny are both fucking Wish versions of Natasha Cooper. At least Natasha Cooper spoke good English. At least Brittany speaks proper English. Hey, Midnight. Fuck your bick. Flick your bick. Even if BJ is on prescription meds, she needs a dosage evaluated. Shouldn't be dropping off like that. I agree. And that's the other thing why I tend to believe that. And I know Opiate, like 6 Up was saying I was wrong, but I just have a hard time believing. Thank you, Crazy. That's what I'm saying. That 6 Up was saying I was wrong and you can't fall out that fast. But she would talk and a second later you would be breathing. I can't. No, nobody falls out that quick, like over and over and over and over. I'm not buying that. I'm just not buying that she fell out that quickly and then popped back up and then fell back out again that quick. No, you just don't fall asleep that fast. And a breathing, that's not sleep breathing if it's strong enough. Yeah, but if it was that strong, she wouldn't have popped back. You know what I mean? The reason for money could really be people's hearts and feelings fast. But she was like, you can hear her sleeping. I mean, you can hear her talking. And then you kind of hear something else. If the caller didn't specify over using meds or prescriptions, they may not test the levels. Can they test levels? She catches herself. I just don't know why she's still lying. Brittany, you just said when you were high as a kite that you're waiting on your drug test. Now all of a sudden you passed. That's all I need to know. They can test levels. I don't want an OD either. They can test the levels of prescription meds, especially Schedule 2. I didn't know that. Remember, she claims she has all these drug tests. And again, I don't know if I'm right about what I think it was, but that's what I heard. Especially when you hear something in her mouth. I absolutely believe that's what she was doing. I could be wrong. I am not definitively saying I'm right on that, but that's what I think. But I put this out there again. Brittany, on camera for a week. I'll go on camera for a week. You go 7 days of being on camera continually, no turning it off for at least 2-3 hours a night. And I'll never say a fucking word about your drug use again. Will you do it? I put it out last night. You can't put on hold every 5 seconds and you got to stay on camera. And I'll do it with you for your normal streams, which 2-3 hours every night. You pick the time and let's do it. And if you can go 7 full days, normal streaming, I'll never say a word again. And I bet you won't. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to do it. Saying I would maybe need some sort of drug or alcohol to listen to Craig. It's possible. It is possible not off that quick. See, I don't know. Okay. Marie, I don't even see your comment. Oh, Eric sent a message. Marie, reboot. I mean, you're not blocked. Huh. You want to know tired when you actually yawn? So when you're time for bed, they're more alert to it and go to bed. That's true too. You don't just fall asleep. You don't just pass out. It was uncalled for and unnecessary, and I just felt the need to defend myself.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Had to take care of the cat and the dog. Both went out, driving me up a wall. He was laying down. But yeah, I can't take no more, Laura. And Laura wants a slice of the pie too. She's out here, she's jumping on board to get some of these numbers. She's so sick of hearing about how everybody else is making all this money, but no, I'm not, Laura. But anyway, I'm not one of the ones doing that and making all that cash. She wants a big slice of the pie. Unbelievable. They're all exhausting. But this was just impromptu, so thank you for hanging with me. I have better stuff. I have some stuff I got ready for the weekend. When I go live, we're going to talk about some other things that's going on. And I'm sure Brittany will do some shit. She always does. Or Betty, or both. Yeah. I just wanted to come live and hang for a little while. So you all got big plans for the weekend? I'm going to figure out this poll situation. And I think I'm going to clean. That's what I'm going to do. I got to finish my daughter's closet. Ugh. I don't like cleaning out closets. Meow, rough. And he laid back down, so he's a lot sometimes. You're still trying to send an email? Huh. School training tomorrow and stock cars Sunday. Oh, busy weekend for you. Lazy weekend? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use the Uber though. It sucks. But I think I'm gonna take the kids up to get a Happy Meal. They love Happy Meals, even though I don't. I think they need it. I think they just need a little outing. So I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I do want to get straighten up around the house and finish the closets and figure out this pool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be lazy till my body hurts. I hear you. I'll check, Freddie. But I know that'll make them happy. And should I splurge and do it? No. But they deserve it and they need it. I myself will not be having a Happy Meal. I don't need that shit. I wish they didn't either, but Oh, I got hell from my doctor today. I got hell. He said, you lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks and you're not even trying to. Nope, that's not good. I'm like, I could lose another 15 and nobody'd notice, of course, what woman doesn't say that? But yeah, he wasn't a happy camper. He gave me the schmeal, the lecture. Yeah, you gotta eat. You can't. Yeah, okay. I know. I got you. And it's okay that I could lose more weight. I need to. But yeah, I guess stress. Yeah, just not been very hungry. Hey, Jetty. Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, walk in my shoes for 3 weeks. You'll lose 15 pounds too. I was kind of shocked it was that much. I knew I'd lost a few. Because my favorite shorts now hang on me. So, yeah. Anyway. Like I said, it wouldn't matter if I lost a little. I could stand to lose some more. But the right way, It was a long day. It was an exhausting day. See, Brent, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I slept for probably about 2 hours and 10 minutes. I haven't fallen asleep. And I was busy all day. And not just, and the stress is unsurmountable. And I get my kids to school and get up and make their breakfast and pack their lunches. And yeah, you don't see me falling asleep. There's an issue. And I don't believe you're going to correct it because you said you weren't going to be doing these late night lives. Where you at tonight, Britt? One live today wasn't good enough, right? Got to have another one? You're not going to change, Brittany. You're not going to change. And eventually, even though they're on the hate train, if that's what you want to call it, Jones and Anya will see that again and see that there you are. And it's not going to stop because it's not. You truly do not want it to stop. You don't want it to go as far as it did, even though you are responsible. You have a big part in that. You're not going to stop. It is not. And your true crime is horrid. It is. It's bad. But I mean, I'm up every morning between 4 and 5, so I don't take naps. Gosh, I couldn't do that. If I did that, I'd never get any sleep. I've never been a napper, though. But yeah. I'm not sitting here sleeping on y'all snoring. Hey, C Bonbon. She sounds drunk to me tonight. I didn't. Does she do that? I don't even know. I gained a pound watching BJ crap eating ice cream tonight. All BJ's fault. Oh, Dickie and Bubba love them some ice cream. They prey on the people they deem weak and vulnerable and try to. So it's someone else's fault. Oh, yeah, it's always somebody else's fault. She has 1,000,001 excuses. 1,000,001. Aye. No, she says she don't drink, but she sounds like she's high, happy on something. Yeah, just being more. I still don't understand what the big deal was that she was responding to. I mean, okay. I guess she wanted to relive the other night, when You know, she had over 500 in chat for the first time in a very, very long time. And I can't remember the last time she had that many views. But okay, whatever. You want that piece of the pie. You want your slice. Hey, Dookie Doo. Sir Duke, what do you got planned for the weekend? You going to help me out, or are you going to be a pain in the rear end? Probably a pain in the rear end. She's just a different whole kind of creature. I wanted to go over. I just can't listen to Brittany again. I can't. I can only listen to her so much. He's going fishing in the pool. He thinks he is. Don't you, fat cat? He wants on my lap, and he can't get on it because of where I'm sitting. It pisses him off. You knock that table over, Sir Duke. Stop. Dookity-doo. He's sitting here headbutting the table. I have this little table with my laptop on it, and he's pissed because I won't let him on my lap. There's not enough room, that's why. Your cat's never pitching in help, no matter how much I ask. I know, mine either. He makes a mess for me, though. Or he'll get in the way. Or just walk up and bite me because I'm ignoring him. Entitlement, I swear. I need to win the millions of dollars in the lottery so I can pay for therapy for my animals. Pet therapy is expensive. It's like around $300 an hour. Yeah, like you're going to pay somebody that kind of money to tell you about your pet. Yeah, no. I couldn't believe it when I was told that. I was like, is there people that actually do that? There's people that actually spend that money and pay someone to tell them about their pet because they think they can communicate with them? Yeah, no. That means you either have too much money and you don't know what to do with it, or, yeah, there's something missing. Because, Cat's number one talent is being in the way. Yeah, my Sir Duke. Leave my cords alone. Dookie Doo, you're going to get pal zoomed to the moon one of these days. One of these days, you'll back cat. He's such a lovey bear, though. Oh, when he wants to cuddle, and that's it. He doesn't care if you want to. All that matters is he wants to. I'm going to bath them both this weekend, too. The dog and the cat. Give them their flea dips. It's that time of year in Florida. They get bad this time of year, and I'm not taking no chances. So they'll take their pill, get their dip, and then get their topical treatment, and because they're bad here in Florida. He doesn't go outside out of the patio. It's a screened in room, but the dog does. So if the dog would get one, it would get on the cat. And yeah, I'm not going through none of that. So they'll get their flea bath and their treatment bath, and I give them this pill by mouth, and then they get a topical. And I don't have to worry. And thankfully, they both like a bath or a shower. Duke likes a bath. Bubba likes a shower. My animals can tell time. It's like an automatic alarm. Treat time, Mom. Yeah, every time Bubba goes out, you take Bubba out. Bubba will have you take him out every 2 hours because he thinks he should get a treat every time he comes in from going outside. I'm like, oh, hell no, because my husband always did that. He could take the dog out 10 times and he'd give him 10 treats. I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. That's why he's not eating good, because he's getting all them damn goodies, and he doesn't eat that many goodies a day. But he did it anyway. Now, see, Bubba knows I won't do it, but I'm responsible. Ooh, don't have a choice. They're my babies. I love my critters. I have a habit of rescuing everything and bringing it home. I do it with people, with kids, and with animals. But I'm not trying to save the world. That's for Betty. Betty is the superhero, and her powers are exploitation, misinformation. She is the Bullscorn. I put her name on. I changed up the avatar or the thumbnail for the weekend for one of the shows this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do it Saturday or Sunday, and I put Bullscorn Betty, and she's in a green superhero. She is the superhero of the green team. She is saving the world, ruining one life at a time. Oh hell! Sometimes she decides to get bases loaded and ruin a bunch of them, or try to. I still can't get the head right though, but I'm good. I'm gonna use the one I have made. I got disgusted with it and just quit. I'll just as is. I don't care. But yeah, Bullscorn is the newest superhero, and she's green. For the green team. Since she's the catalyst of the green team. But I'm not gonna pick on her about her reaction to Charlie Kirk being murdered, because I actually think some of it was actually real. Betty would go to these rallies and get anybody she could see to pose for a picture with her. Do I think that they were friendly or on a first name basis, or that she actually worked hand in hand with them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that picture she put in her background, that was a couple years ago, 2, 3 maybe. Yeah. Betty has her own reputation, and it's not about being a good activist. Okay. Betty doesn't just act this way on YouTube. But I do believe that it was a genuine reaction. I'm not going to go at her for that. I don't. I felt awful. The man is a father and a husband and a son, and way too young, and didn't deserve what happened. But am I going to sit and cry about it for days and not be able to function normally? No, but she is. It's like, okay then. And she was saying things about they did it. They took him out. No, it wasn't a they. It was one person. It was one 22-year-old whose parents turned him in because they identified him by the pictures that were put out. His own father. She was trying to make it sound like he was working for politicians. No. Just another wackadoodle doing, committing something horrific. I don't know. And it's sick that it happened in front of his family. That's the sickest thing of all. The kids are very little and probably had no idea what was going on, thankfully. But someday they'll see it all on social media. And, yeah. But at least, it sucks that it happened, and it shouldn't have. And he shouldn't be gone. But at least her and the kids will be okay as far as being able to make it, I don't know how to put this. I don't want it to sound crass, because I'm in the same boat she's in. The difference is her and her kids will be okay. Their home will be okay. Financially, they'll be okay. She doesn't have to fight an employer for benefits that was earned, and I'm thankful for that for her and those little kids, because I don't want anybody to go through what I'm going through right now on top of a loss. No one should have to, but it is what it is. But I don't know. Betty, sometimes it's an overreaction, almost. Betty was calling for violence to the opposite party. Turns out BHB was wrong. Yeah, she was. And it had nothing to do with the opposing party. Yeah, she was. I don't know. It's just human life has no meaning anymore. It has no value. It really, truly doesn't. And I think it's also gross and sick. When you can't even have an opinion about something without it putting a target on your back and something like this happening to you, I wasn't real familiar with him. Now, I do have to agree with Betty on something. Pam Bondi, I 1,000, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I 1,000% agree about Pam Bondi. I can't stand her. She should not be in office of any type of office. She was a catalyst in what happened here in Florida, what set off the roller coaster of people not being able to get their pain medicines. Some people who truly needed the pain medicines, and they were finding other avenues to get their pain medicine. Hence all the fentanyl overdoses. But yeah, there's a lot I don't like about Pam Bondi. I didn't vote her. Oh no, Freddie, it's awful what happened. But I don't know, sometimes I think she's totally overreacting and drumming it up for the attention. Because everybody was in there saying, "Oh, Betty, we're so sorry." What are you fucking apologizing to her for? It wasn't her husband. It wasn't anybody to her. It wasn't like they were BFFs or anything like that. I get that's why I won't review it and make fun of it. Because part of it I really truly believe was real and true. But as the days go on and the constant coverage of it goes on, you see that he's playing it. She's doing Betty. Making herself more relevant in someone's life that she wasn't. But okay, whatever. Or respecting others because you don't know your neighbor, and she just might be dealing with trauma and other. Could be. I don't know. These people are all crazy. I'm actually starting to realize I may be the sane one. That's a scary thought, huh? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, neighbors can be wild as shit. I tell you, I've never been more disappointed in human beings. Human beings I thought I knew for 20 years, 20 plus years, that I have been there through thick and thin for. Yeah. You see people's true colors when shit happens. You see people's true colors. And I was so disappointed. Who you think are your friends, good friends and neighbors aren't. It's the one that you didn't know, that you've seen at the bus stop in the mornings and said hi to, is the one who's been there. It's yeah. They are the sweetest people, the sweetest family. My lock, I messed up the lock on the door. I couldn't get the door open. So we had to go out through the patio. But immediately, her husband's over here fixing it. And he did. Fixed it well, too. Of course, wouldn't take anything for it. He runs a handyman business, but he refuses to let me pay him for anything. And that can't go on. That's not okay with me. I get it, and I'm very thankful, but that's his job. That's his livelihood. They're they came here the right way. It cost them thousands and thousands of dollars to come here from Russia. They've done everything the right way. And they are really good, solid people. And they are still waiting for their interview so they can get their green cards. It's insane what they have to go through. She went running around with me today. She actually took me and wouldn't even let me put gas in her car. And it was a 2-hour drive. And then an hour and a half waiting because my doctor was too busy giving me how to let me out of there. But no, I've seen this doctor for 17 years. My husband was seeing him too. We've developed a relationship with him, when you see him every month, for all those years. So he spent way too much time in with me because he had other patients, and I'm sure they were pissed he was running so far behind. But yeah, it was rough. Then I had to go to the pool store. I had to go to Target, and I had to go to UPS to drop off a return to Amazon, and they're amazing people. I mean, just every morning she makes sure to stop and chit chat on the way to the bus because the bus stop's right up from my house. So you could stand in my driveway and see everything the kids do and hear everything they say. I'm that close to the bus stop. They're just amazing people. They're young. When it starts off wedding anniversary tomorrow. Yeah, well. Anyway. But my good friend of 20 years, who I thought was a good friend and neighbor, not a phone call, nothing. Zilch. I'm okay, guys. I'll get it. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm a fighter. It's just some days it's enough. Like today, I couldn't do anymore. I couldn't talk about anything else. I couldn't handle what I needed. I just couldn't. I just needed to stop the roller coaster. And I feel so bad that I blew off that phone call. But I couldn't. I couldn't. I got home, it was after 1 o'clock. And I had to spend another hour and a half on the phone trying to take care of some things. And I just couldn't do anymore. On my last live, I was telling people to give you my money, huh? Nobody saw. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll give him a call in the morning and tell him the truth. I was spent. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, if not, what's the worst he can do? Just yell at me, get in line, take a number. Okay? Oh, Freddie, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You do it for you. But I'm going to be going live a lot more. I have to. I'm not. I've told you I have to now. I'm going to try to get it together and go live more. I've got a lot of stuff I want to show you guys, and I know it's going to take me a while to switch the audience up because everybody wants to stay in the drama, but I don't want to stay in the drama. I mean, we'll review it if it's something to review, but there's so much else going on that I'd love to talk about. And now's not the time for me to try to rebuild my channel when I need it the most, but it is what it is. I'll be all right. I didn't know you was live, or I'd have come over. Well, was I even on YouTube? I don't think. I haven't been. Like, I'll go in and say hi, and I'll hang out, but I don't stay long. It's like my mind's just going in a million different directions, and I'll bounce in and out. I'll stop back, or a phone call comes in, and then I get sidetracked, and I don't go back. And today I got, Dallas, they're up at school, and he wasn't sick, though. Dallas has a very bad gag reflex, and he did not appreciate the lunch. I didn't pack lunches this morning. They actually wanted to eat in school, which is weird. Well, it ended up being something he didn't like, and he gagged on it, and that's all it takes for Dallas. But bet you he takes his lunch from now on. But you do, Freddie? We're going to have to come in and drop your link. You should have drop it when there's a lot of people in here. Rapping drama at my neighbor. Oh, fun. Yeah. It's crazy. I said, you see people's true colors, and sometimes it's shocking. I don't know who Beck was, but said hello backstage. Sorry I didn't see you. I don't know who that was. Just go to your channel, copy the link, and put it in chat. Just post it in chat. Type your channel name in the chat so at least people can find it. Here, I'll do it. Really, all you got to do is click on your name. Oh, well, let me do it there. And it'll go to channel. I got it. Now that's all you got to do. There it is. There's Ready Freddy's. Hey, Sir Duke, are you going to try to climb? You cannot climb the freaking house. It's concrete, okay? It's stucco on the outside. You can't climb it, cat. You're going to try anyway, aren't you? He's in the mood to get frisky and play. Them eyes are big. Ooh, that tail's going. He's ready. He's ready to bite and play. He's ready to bounce. Oh, you're welcome, Freddie. I'll make sure we drop it next time when, hopefully tomorrow I'll get some people in there that want to see some other things. Because there's so much more to talk about. But like I said, we'll review the Lolcows. I'm not going to get away from them. But I want to add some other things. I have no idea what time I'm going to be live, though. I'm going to, the littles are off school. It's the weekend. And I'll figure it out. And like I said, I'm going to take them for their Happy Meal tomorrow, even though I'd rather they didn't eat it, but they love it. They're kids. It's not going to hurt them to have a Happy Meal. Oh, thank you, Barq. Of course, he is Sir Duke. Yeah, he's Duke, all right. He's mad at me over these treats. I grabbed the wrong damn bag. I was in a hurry, okay? I'm not a shopper. I like to get in, grab what I need, and get the hell out there. I don't like hanging out in stores. I don't enjoy, unless it's for someone else or like the kids or something with clothes, then I will. But yeah, other than that, no, I don't like shopping. And I thought I grabbed the right bag, and I grabbed the wrong one. So he's not a happy camper. He's still eating them, though. Don't get me wrong. He's so spoiled, he's still eating them, but he lets me know that, hey, these aren't the right ones. Wrong flavor. Oh, Freddie, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. But he'll get over it. He's young. He's not young, but he'll adjust. His spoiled ass. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Temptations. You got it. You got it, Hope. And I grabbed the one, I think it was greens or something. It's in a green, in a green, it's the green background instead of the brown. Yeah, he's not a happy camper with me. But he's still eating. That's what cracks me up. He's still eating the treats, though. He just lets me know. He meows at me like, I gotta eat this shit. So last night I fed him a little bit of vanilla ice cream. These guys love ice cream. And what you pay for dog ice cream, it's the same thing as the vanilla ice cream that people get. So just go buy some of that. That's buy one, get one free. And save half the money and get twice the ice cream. Your cat would disown you too. Oh, thank you, Barq. Usually it's a little bit more rambunctious in here, more of an audience, but slow down. And I like the smaller chat sometimes so I can talk to everybody. I hope you come back and check us out over the weekend. Hey, Purple Dragon, where you been? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Dookie, you're not getting ice cream tonight. Not 2 nights in a row, porker. You are a porker. Find my lid. I can't find the lid to my pen, Duke. Oh, yeah, have you find it. You'll bat it all over the place. It'll end up in the swimming pool, won't it? Oh, he's got them big eyes. He wants to play. Good to see you, Purple. So there's a few things I've been looking at, I've been wanting to show you guys. Interesting stories. And then, of course, we'll fit in some Lolcows. Got to fit in the Lolcows. I mean, can't totally not do Lolcows. Notifications are turned off for screen recording. Is that what they are? I never realized that. That could be part of my problem then. Because I get pissed. I'm like, how come I don't get these notifications? I have them on. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. Huh. That makes sense, though. Yes, and thank you for the membership, Barq. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Fishy flavors, yeah, Dookie does, or beef, yeah, or chicken. Yeah, he didn't like the green one. Not at all. Oh, and don't you know? You guys always tell you I'm a budget shopper. I'm a couponer. Diehard couponer. They had Tide on sale, buy one, get one free. And I had coupons. So I ended up getting like, what did I get? I got 4 bottles of Tide for $6. And I only bought 4 because it was buy one, get one free and I had coupons. It was a good deal. Catnip suckers? Oh my God, Duke would love those. Where'd you find them at? Dookie would love that. Look at you. You want to be a bad kitty. He's ready. Petco? I'll have to check there. Yeah, I'll have to check there. He'll love it. He'll get a kick out of that. I would take stems, from the medical weed. He loves the stems. He'll play with them for hours. I think it does the same thing. It's just a stem. But, yeah. They came in a 3-pack. I'm going to have to try them. I'm going to get some and try them. What are you eating? What? Get off my cord. Look at you biting my cords. You're bad. That's a no. Don't you do that. Oh, you're so spoiled. All because I'm ignoring him. Oh. You chronic catnipper. Yeah, I use the stems. He loves them things, so. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I probably won't be sleeping much. Oh, Bark you, thank you so much. Wow, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna probably putz around the house. I don't know. Hopefully some sleep will fall. I'm gonna give it a good old try though. I think tonight, for the first time, I'm gonna try to sleep in my bed. I don't go in my room much. Just to go to the bathroom or to get my clothes. I've been avoiding it. And I think that's part of my not getting any sleep. The couch is not the most comfortable thing. I don't know. I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do it, though. I don't know if I'm there yet. I haven't slept in a bed without him in 43 years. So, no, except for the times I was in the hospital, but that don't count. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Well, now I just talked myself out of it. So, no, it won't be tonight. But I'm going to try it this weekend. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Q. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. Yeah. Oh, don't feel that way, Hope. Whew. I have never felt more alone. Oh, anyway. He would be so upset at what I'm having to go through. I know that. I just want to take him home and lay him to rest with our son. I don't think that's asking too much. But it is what it is. Anyway, be all right. I dread tomorrow because it's Saturday. I'll try to avoid the patio and the pool area all I can tomorrow because, yeah. Sometimes I think it'd be better if I did leave this house. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it all out. Oh, my little got up and went to the bathroom. Oh, great. He came out and laid on the couch. Well, looks like I get the corner. He's not sleeping good in his room right now, so he wakes up a lot at night. But he's being a big boy. Thank you, Barkia. Huh? That's hard to believe right now, Brady. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll get there. Okay, he's right back to sleep. Good. He's been waking up 4 or 5 times a night, then a couple nights of sleep, and then back to waking up. But the therapist said that's all normal. Just the kids will figure it out, and they talk to him, so. And we talk. Because I want them to know that they can talk, and they can cry, and be sad, or they can be happy and smile, and, or whatever it is, it's okay. He was so psyched about soccer. But you don't want to play now. You don't want. But I think that'll change. That'll change. Because Daddy Frank was doing soccer with him. And that was their Saturdays. And days during the week, but I think that'll change. At least I hope it does. My son was 11 when he lost his adopted mom. He still misses her, but it gets better with time. Yeah, Symphony, I told you guys what happened with her. Me and her went to the grocery store. And she lost it at the store. She broke. And I just took her into the bathroom. And just sat there holding her till she calmed down. But she thought she seen Daddy Frank. The guy was driving a black truck like ours. Like his. And from behind, kind of resembled, from behind. And that's all she seen. And she lost it. Which I've been waiting, because I've been waiting for it to happen. So, I just wish it wouldn't happen at the store, because, people look at you, little girl screaming and crying. He looked like my daddy. And I was like, that was my daddy's truck. I'm like, no, baby, it wasn't. But Yeah, I know that losing my son, Freddie. The pain doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it more. It's been 40 years since I lost my son, and 3 months since I lost my best friend of nearly 40 years. Oh, I'm so sorry, Perky. It's been 20 since I lost mine, so I get it. Okay, alright, Freddie. I get it. And once I can get him back home and lay to rest with beside our son, I think that'll help tremendously too. Because right now I feel like I've failed him. I've let him down. I didn't do what we had said for the last 20 years we wanted done. But it's because of what's going on. Oh, anyway. Alright, Freddie. There you go, Freddie. Hey, Perp. Oh, no, I can't do that. I tried that. I couldn't get into my Google Photos to have photos printed up for the service. And I was able to get in one night after trying for several nights, for hours. And oh, I wish I would have never got in there. I wasn't ready for that. I had a push you were telling. Well, thank you, Perp. I'm sorry. I try so hard not to be upset when I come on here. That's why I haven't been coming live much. But I really need to. I really need to build this channel back up and get my views back up and stuff. Because now I need to. God, now I sound like Brittany. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be like her. But it's hard. It is hard. I'll get better, I promise. I think that's why some people are staying away, because I think I still get too emotional. And they just don't, And I get it. I get it. What are you doing, Freddie? I can't remember anything anymore. And today I was making dog food. And this is, I do this every other day, at least every 2 days. And I couldn't remember. I was reaching for the measuring cup to make his rice. I mean, it's like stupid little things that it's like, oh, frustrating. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I totally understand it. I get it, and I do end up getting upset. I try not to, but so I totally get it. Oh, I have been my best. He took him for 30 years. 4 days before his years took that from me. It took me to find his ashes. I have him now, and I've kept my promise to him. Oh, that's great, Bork. That's awesome that you did that. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to keep what he wanted, to be taken home and laid to rest beside our son. Yeah. Yeah, it is, but some people don't like it. Yeah, we did. He did. We thought everything was fine. I mean, in November, everything just renewed. We talked about it, and he said it's all renewed. Everything's fine. Or not renewed, but updated. They have to redo it, and everything was signed. Everything was fine. He never in a million years thought that his employer would pull this shit. No, he never thought that. I never thought that. And it sucks they are. And, the attorney told me, sadly, this happens a lot more than people know about or think. He said, I handled quite a few of these cases. I was like, that's sad. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't. Yeah. I'll get him there. Somehow, some way, I'll get him there. Anyway. Life can really suck sometimes, huh? Yeah, it's just, I'm not asking for anything that wasn't his, that he hadn't earned, that was part of his package. But whatever. I just never knew that it was a thing, that big companies would actually do this. And his lawyer was telling me, this actually happens quite a bit. I'm like, unbelievable. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. And he said, sadly, because of who they are and the size they are, and given they have a lot of federal contracts, he said it's going to be a fight. He's been handling cases like this for years. He said he would be very surprised if it isn't. And he said they'll get dirty. Like the little bit of money comes out of their pockets. It doesn't. File the fucking insurance already. It's that simple. It was one of his benefits. But no. Now I'm getting pissed, see. Then there's no guarantee of an outcome. And that's why I appreciated him. He was one of the few that said, I can't guarantee the outcome. Nobody can. We got an uphill battle. You have all the paperwork you can prove. Doesn't matter. It's just how it is. I'm like, wow, I just never knew. Because I've never had to deal with it. No, it'll be all right. Yeah, it is wrong. It is very wrong. I mean, damn well that man was the provider for his family. He has 2 small children. And you're going to try to use some technicality that isn't even real because the dates are wrong. Get the fuck out of here. No. No. I can't sit with that. Sorry. You don't sleep either. I'm hoping that eventually my body gets tired and I'll actually sleep longer than an hour and 40 minutes or 2 hours. I'm starting to feel it. The dates are wrong, yes. Yes. And they know it. It's a glitch in their system. They know it. They admitted it. But yeah, they have the dates wrong by a month and 3 days. I thought it was like 4 or 5 days. No, it's a month and 3 days they have it wrong by. So, and I've got his pay stubs to prove they're wrong. But it didn't matter. Didn't matter. It's what their system says is what matters. Well, they didn't have the contract for that brief time, and they put him at other places to work. But once the contract was re-signed on the 1st of July, he was back there. That just rolled everything right over. They didn't do that. They got the dates wrong. They said that he didn't go back full time till August. That's bullshit. He was back there the day that contract was signed. They were back in that building. That was July 1st. So, a fight they want, a fight they'll get. Whatever the outcome may be. Now, had they been right? RQ, you just did that. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Guys, you don't have to do that for me. Just you being here, hitting the mic, subbing up, and doing a membership, that is. I don't know. It's just crazy what people can get away with. Or what they try to do to people. I don't know. I guess I'm just. I need a vacation. You do? Oh, thank you, RQ. Oh, thank you. Told you to do something I don't want to. Thank you. I think everybody could use a vacay. Perf? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Perf gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. It's going to be green in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Perf. Thank you. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're a misfit like the rest of us. We're all misfits over here. Well, I dry cleaning out closets. And I just did my daughter's closet before school started. But she's outgrown, so she's growing so fast. Like, what slow to grow spurts now? But it's time to go through her. I mean, a lot of stuff she didn't want to get rid of. Now she has no choice because she dang sure is not getting into it. So I'm going to put, because she has a lot of nice stuff. And I take care of her clothes. I take pictures of them and I put them on the foster parent Facebook page. And usually they're snapped up really quick. So I'm hoping for the same thing so I can get them out of my house. But yeah, I know, Freddie. She's maturing. Oh, Perp, thank you. So then you go and get another membership. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But she needs to stop. I mean, she's maturing so fast. I am not ready for the teenage years. You're a misfit, Perp. You're a misfit. Boys are a little different when it comes to certain things than girls. And I don't know if I can handle teenage years again, but I'm doing it. Or Q, thank you. You're doing too much. Thank you. You guys are gonna make me cry. Thank you so much. Darker side. That's a cool name though. I can't believe I lost the tip of the lid to my pen. I didn't go anywhere. I'm sitting right here. It's got to be here, and I'm just not seeing it. Or Duke got a hold of it. No, I'd have heard him batting it around. He's noisy when he plays. Oh, he curled up on the little couch and is sleeping. Oh, what a good kitty. And you're going to totally bum out when you got to go in the house. My neighbors are going to cut my grass this weekend. I'm fucking code. Asshole's already looking at my grass. They will get out of that truck and they'll measure it with a tape measure. I'm not shitting you. I've seen them do it plenty of times to other people. But my husband always kept the lawn very manicured. He did all that stuff. Well, it's been 3.5 weeks and hasn't been cut, and we got a lot of rain. So it's grown. And I could not believe that he was already stopping out of his truck. I was like, dude, I dare you. Put a tag on my garage door. Please do. Maybe it'll help me feel better if I can go off on someone. But I noticed him riding by this afternoon. And if you're not buddy with code, they're going to write you up. So my neighbors are going to come and cut up for me this weekend. Because they seen them too. My neighbor next door, the single guy I was telling you about. Him and the guy across the street also has a landscaping business, lawn care business. So they're going to come over and do it on the house for me, which I don't like nothing for nothing, but I appreciate it. They measure there too. Yeah. I've never seen anything like it till I moved up here. I was like, this dude actually has a tape measure. He's measuring them people's grass. He sure the hell did that. Went and posted the complaint on the garage door because they don't bring them to your door. They put them on your garage. And you have so many days. You usually have 72 hours to correct the violation. And then they start fining you by day if it's not to their satisfaction. It's insane. But that's why we don't have no Sanford and Son living in our neighborhood, because they don't allow it. Hell, you're not even allowed to have your nice boat in your driveway longer than 72 hours. They'll fine you $100 a day up to $500 a day. And I've seen them do it. You can't have a vehicle unregistered in your driveway. It doesn't matter if it's brand new. If it is not registered, you cannot have it in your driveway longer than 72 hours. But what they don't tell you is with a car, all you got to do is put a a tarp over it because they're not allowed to lift the tarp to see if the plate's good. Just like they can't come in your backyard and see if it's in your backyard. Or people down the street, they have one of them big drivable campers. They pull that bitch in their backyard. They're not allowed to go on your property to bust you. They have to have it seen before, like with the grass. He has to witness it with first before he can come and measure it. But they can't just like come in the backyard and unless they're coming already for a violation. It's wild, but most of the people on the code board are in their freaking 80s. They need some young blood because some things do need to change. But I do love that I can't have a Sanford and Son next door. You know what I mean? That you can't have a junkyard. But some of the things are ridiculous. Like with the grass situation. Okay, my grass isn't even tall. But to them it is. It's wild. It's wild. But if you're good buddies with the guys, then they won't say shit if you have your boat in your driveway for days and days and days, or your camper. You know? It's wild. Betty'd have a field day with that. Well, she has code down there. I don't think it depends on there's codes all over Florida, but some are more lenient than others. And they're pretty stringent here. Be home when they show up and say, "Perfect, can you cut it for me, please?" Yeah, he'd laugh at me. He ain't getting out of that little truck he rides around in all damn day long. You know, they offered my husband one of those positions about 10 years ago. He's like, hell no. Because he said, I'm not about to go around and cite people for some of the ridiculous shit you people do. He said, no, thank you. I mean, if it was tall as, you know, tall, and I could see the complaint, you know, get it cut. But it's not. I'll take a picture of it before they cut it, and I'll show it tomorrow. And you'll see, it's not, but it just doesn't matter. I was told the next door can park his dark tinted window truck in front of my home. And I said no, because I don't know if he has camera in it, and it triggered PTSD. I laughed at him. I'm like, dude, where's your tape measure? He had it. That floors me there. He's moving it. Good for you. Yeah. We all have driveways, so they don't really like you to park alongside the road, but people do when you have company and stuff and you only have so much room in your driveway. They don't like it. And if you stay there, they'll have it towed. Yeah, they do. That's what I mean. Some things need to change. You know, times have changed. You've had the same board members for years. They're not growing. They're set in their ways. Most of the guys are in their late 80s. They're set in their ways. You need some, I hate to say it, new blood to go roll with the times. And the current code board does not do that. They do not roll with the times. You know, things change. And you got to change with them, but they're not willing to. When we lost our son, I had his vehicle in my driveway. He had a nice vehicle, a nice Jeep Cherokee. And I was waiting, because everything was in his name. He was a grown ass man. He lived on his own. I was waiting for, the title and all the paperwork had to be done because everything was in his name, so I could, do whatever with the truck or with the Jeep. They tried to fine me $500 a day for that truck being in my driveway, for that Jeep Cherokee. And it was nice being in my driveway. And at the end of the hearing, because I bought them, I went to a hearing and bought them. The dude said, well, all you had to do was throw a tarp over it. I'm like, why the hell didn't he tell me that in the first place? The man knew it was my son's vehicle who just passed away. Needless to say, they didn't get the $5,800 they tried to get me for. But they could get me because it was an unregistered vehicle for 30 days. I had to wait for all the paperwork, and then I ended up basically giving it away to a kid. It was his first vehicle, and I just charged them what they charged me, which was less than $500. Just take the vehicle. And he had it for years too. He took care of it. He had it for years. The kid lived down the street. But yeah, they can be real a-holes. The city officials, yeah. I went to court against them. Sure did. Because I wasn't paying them over $5,000 for a nice ass vehicle that belonged to somebody who just passed away, and I was just waiting to get everything taken care of. Guess who are these people who tell you how to live in a place like that? I am not in Australia. Things, but code inspectors. We have a code board. You follow the city code. They can even deny you a color that you want to paint in your house if they choose to. They not that I ever known them to do it, but they could. Yeah, it's called city code. But it also stops people from, like I said, trashing the places and having a junkyard next door. But it needs to be updated. It definitely needs to be updated. In that apartment I just moved from, lost the apartment complex for the abuse I endured with no heat. No heat! And all those other malfunctions I had. Wow. Good thing you got out of there. See, I didn't treat tenants like that when we had rental property. People would call me at 3 o'clock in the morning because the hallway light bulb in the main hallway of the building burn out. I'm like, I'm not coming down there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Are you fucking crazy? But I was there at 8 o'clock in the morning. That was years ago, though. It's been 18 years. Yeah. 3 months? You fixed it? Wow. I don't know how they got away with that. See, we had to have a license to rent our apartments out, which required constant inspections. And down here, a tenant can call code on you. And if code finds any violations, they're coming after you. Even if the tenant caused the violations, it doesn't matter. But it can be wild. I went through the city. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. They just want to keep controlling more and more and more, I swear. The city took it from them, and they're being brought up on charges. Good. Good. And you should try to recoup your money. Mm-mm. All right, guys, I'm going to end this for real this time. Thank you for hanging with me and chatting with me. And thank you for all the support, the memberships, the super chats. I appreciate that. I'm sure you did, Freddie. You're not that kind of, you would make sure your rent's paid. Yeah. You need to fight and get that money back because you deserve that money. But y'all sleep tight. Be the best misfit you can be out here on these streets. And you'll be seeing me sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I promise I'm going to get a set schedule as soon as things settle down. And, but until then, I got to wing it because my littles need me and they come first. Always and forever. But I will definitely be live, and there's some other things I do want to show you, and there's some parts of Betty we didn't see that we will. But I'm not going after her about her initial reaction. It's all the stuff after that she keeps doing. The initial reaction, I truly believe, was real. But it's what she's doing since, which is over the top. In true Betty fashion. Subaru. Oh, yes. We haven't checked in on Steve in so long. And, he's supposed to be taking us to Mars with him. I hope he didn't forget. He better still be taking us. I'm all psyched about this one-way trip to Mars with the party on the 29th day. He said he's going to throw a hell of a party on the 29th day. And I want to be there. I'm not much of a partier, but hey, then why not? But yeah, we will check in on Subaru Steve, actually. And Brooke. We haven't checked in on her. She actually had a shed, was off the streets, but it didn't last long. Yeah, it's a whole shit show, too. Yeah, we'll do that this weekend. Now I want to go to Jupiter. Well, I want to do he's having his hell of a party on the 29th day. Because remember, he said only 30 days and he knows he's not coming back. So he wants to have a hell of a party on the 29th day. I don't know who he's going to have a hell of a party with. There's nobody going to be there but him. But he still hasn't got his ticket. Because, they lowered the price to $150K. But that's $150K. Heck, I couldn't even get Elon Musk and his company to send a guy a t-shirt. I think he deserves a t-shirt. But I tried it on Twitter. I told him I'd try, and I did. I don't think he ever got a t-shirt, though. But, yeah. All right, misfits. I'll be seeing you on these streets. I'm going to try to get my little one back in his bed. Because if not, I'm only getting a little bit of the couch. Because he sprawled out right in the middle. Oh. All right. Hey, Simrisa, good to see you. How are you? All right, guys. Do all that YouTube stuff, Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow sometime. Until then, be the best misfit you can be out here and have some fun. Have some fun. Aw, thank you, Simrisa. And be safe out there. Because these YouTube streets, they be crazy. Night all.